Hello. So we're doing something a little different today. We're going to be trying out this game I found called the Payne's Creek Killings. Now, this game is made by the same developers as another game I'm interested in, called Scene Investigators. It's a game that's all about finding these murder scenes, right? And you just go in, no hints, no anything, just look around, find clues, and then fill out a case form at the end with all the information, all the relevant everything. And that piqued my interest because I'm a very puzzle kind of guy. I like doing little puzzle games. I like all of this stuff. So I saw in the reviews for Scene Investigators that they said it's good, but not as good as the developer's previous game. And I thought, oh, right, so what is this previous game I keep hearing about? And well, here it is. It's the Payne's Creek Killings. This is a game, apparently, about an old, cold case in a small town called Payne's Creek. It seems to borrow maybe from something like Twin Peaks, something of the like. This sort of moody, small town mystery afoot. So, at this point, you know as much about this game as I do. You're as caught up as I am. So I've got a brand new save file. I've got a little notebook and a little pen I can take notes in, because apparently it's going to be necessary. And let's give this a try. I feel like this could be a very good contender for a weekend game. This game seeks to emulate to a certain degree the experience of investigation in a murder case. You will need to search each location carefully, find clues to proceed, and use your observation and deduction skills to uncover the hidden secrets. We recommend writing your own notes, and or taking advantage of the in-game camera. The game autosaves whenever you enter a location. Should you encounter a bug or problem while playing, being stuck in furniture, you'll use the reload button in the menu to transport you back to the entrance of the location. Good luck. This seems fun.
Hey, Janet. So the chief has entrusted you with my assignment, hey? I hope it didn't interfere with your weekend plans. Anyway, he told me to call you and fill you in on it. You remember the murder that happened a few years back that was never solved? The one at Payne's Creek where the ex-mayor's wife was killed? Well, the property's being auctioned off soon, so we don't have much time to dig up anything that's relevant to the case. So, see what you can find. Hopefully it'll be something worth publishing. Anyway, take care. I'll see you on Monday. Bye.
So the victim is the ex-mayor's wife. Keep that. Just making a little note here. I do have a cork board. So part of me is thinking about what if I Okay. All right. I feel like this is already going to be clues. So, Hartford Times, 202 Greenwood Street. Who killed Vivian Roberts? 1999. That's the year of the latest car I'm looking at, but I'm not going to bore you with all of that. In 1995, I'm going to write that down. Died 1995. Vivian Roberts, a successful businesswoman. I'm going to write the name. Vivian Roberts. There's going to be a lot of stopping and writing when we first begin, but hopefully you will forgive that. This is supposedly a hardcore detective game, so. And wife of a former mayor was murdered and dragged to the front of her own home. Dragged home. Killed elsewhere, therefore, presumably. Okay. The case was never solved and the killer never found. It was rumored that a private investigator was in Paynes Creek sometime later, but there's nothing more on that. Last week, we received news that large swaths of Paynes Creek County will be auctioned off soon. We would like to revisit this story and attempt to find out the following. I'm gonna make a new page that's going to be. I've got the page that is victim. I'm gonna keep that aside, and that's just we're gonna add info on the victim as we get it. We are going to have a new page. We're going to call it questions. Now, these three big questions are the ones that we need. Who killed Vivian Roberts? Uh-huh. What was the motive? And what was the murder weapon? Now that I'm a little confused about, because it feels like you could work backwards from cause of death to find a murder weapon, right? Like, is it bullet holes? Was she strangled? Was she, you know, it feels like, unless you're asking me to find the exact murder weapon 4 years down the line, which, I mean, maybe possible, but holy. If you just want the sort of the general description of what the murder weapon was, that's a different story. Murder weapon. Gonna put little question marks at the end of it. It is the questions page after all. Please submit your findings and a front page photograph for your story to be published. So we need a front page photograph. That's important. Richard Harris, editor-in-chief. Don't forget to bring the camera. It'd be pretty lousy reporting if we didn't bring that. Oh, the little X on the corner. Mouse, look around. Sure does. And WSD to walk. Welcome to Paynes Creek. Population 0. Whoever attacked that has some very fun graffiti style. Oh, goodness. I would drive this car. Use car. Yes, please. Can I pop the hood? Can we look inside? No. God, look at these lights. Doesn't that look great? It looks so fancy. I would absolutely drive this. Oh, no, 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 no. That's just how you leave town? That's not great. No, let's not do that. Now, I do need to check. Okay, C is camera. That works. C or escaped to close. You can take photos. Is there a limit to the amount of photos I can take? Let's hope not. The start of the game did suggest that I use the... Okay, shift to sprint. Much appreciated. No? Alright, so there's nothing presumably out this way. I'm going to actually go into the options real quick and up the brightness a little bit. Let's do 1.5. There we go. That's gonna make it a little better. At least for me to see. Because the way my room is set up, and I've mentioned this before, I've got a window right to the side of my computer. And it does make it hard to see when I'm looking at stuff in the shade. And that's going to be a problem. Oh, we've got a little crouch button also. I cannot sprint while crouching. This is not a speedrunner's game, so that's alright. There's something posted on the window. It might be important. Alright, alright. Don't coddle me, game. Cemetery gate padlock 1131. And we can just take a photo. Okay. P, view the pictures taken. Oh. All of them. Is it? That is nice. Okay. Let's do a new page where I don't know if I should call it locations or just cemetery. I assume the place I'm in right now is Notice closed for good. Is that an official notice? Also, is there not a door here? Yes. There is. There we go. Alright. So this was the sheriff station, was it? I think it was. Yeah, this was the exit. So let's make a new page called Sheriff Station. I can already tell I'm going to run out of pages soon, but that's alright. Can I turn on the lights? I can. That's nice and civilized. Oh, you just have that as soon as you come in? That doesn't seem great. What's around? Also, are these people all right with me visiting like this? Is there something here? I don't know. I think that's just part of the room or something like that. I don't think there's anything there. No. Let's not exit quite yet. This does not open. Okay, cell door locked. Just in case it ever becomes relevant. I doubt it. I feel like I can get a pretty good idea of what all is in here from the outside, but still. That's the kind of stuff that might come bite us in the butt later on. Is there a like a flashlight I can use somehow? Let me see in the options. Controls. Like a photo inventory, journal, spirit, crouch camera. Flashlight L. There we go. That's what I like. I don't think I have a flashlight. I don't think I have a flashlight. Well, that's not great. In that case, first of all, let me pull down the blinds. Because I truly cannot see anything right now. Ah, that makes it some improvement. Alright. Little bit. I can see what looks to be like some kind of toilet paper? I'm in the bathroom, am I? Oh, there's a little cabinet. Can I open the mirror? I feel like these mirrors typically open in the US. That was like a weird thing for me. I was never in a place where that stuff opened previously. Yeah, it's really hurting me that I don't have a flashlight right now. But nothing I can find another way to see better in the dark. Yeah, yeah, I know. I would like to. Is there a flashlight in here? Crouch. A little key. Okay. Little desk key. Store the item to the inventory. Yes, please. Now, are you going to have... It's locked. Search for the keyhole or lock. I to open the inventory. Use. Okay, so you need to hover over the thing, and then I see. Old gate key. I assume that's for the gate outside. Is this not breaking and entering? I feel like it probably is. Oh, that's convenient. Vivian Roberts murder case report. Scott Brooks, the only suspect. New page then. Scott Brooks. Let's call it suspects. That way we can expand a little more. Scott Brooks was apprehended a few days after Vivian's body was found. According to an investigation, someone saw Scott at around 11:30 near the woods north of the mansion. Scene 11:30 p.m., I assume. Yes. Near mansion woods. Alright. Two hunters were looking for more wood for their bonfire when they heard shouting. They witnessed Scott and Vivian arguing. Seen arguing with victim. And then where is my victim page? Here. Seen arguing with, that's a G, not a W, with Scott. I almost wrote Scoot. Scoot. 6 months prior to Vivian's death, Scott was fired from working at the mansion. I see. Used to work at mansion. She cited Scott for tardy work and rebellious behavior. She also prevented Scott from visiting the mansion and meeting Trisha, who by then had a relationship with Scott. Relationship with Trisha. Not a clue who that is. I have to imagine probably the victim's daughter. James Howard, Paints Creek Sheriff Department. Alright. Can I... Oh, it's content recorded. Oh, I see. That's useful. That's pretty useful. Let's close this. Open the second one. Nothing. Third one. Hello? Oh. God. Okay, this is a little investigation report. July 30th, 1995. I'm not going to write this down because I assume this is going to be kept in my inventory. Vivian Roberts' funeral was held this afternoon. Bernard, the butler, Dorothy, the head servant, Derek, the family chauffeur, and his mom, Wanda, who is fighting cancer, attended. Vivian's husband, Charles, came with their daughter, Trisha, indeed, the daughter. Charles did not utter a word. He was very quiet. Most of the town came and paid their respects at the funeral. Halfway through the ceremony, Trisha started to weep loudly. Dorothy brought her elsewhere, and the crying died down. I noticed that Dorothy looked tired. It must have been tough to take care of Trisha. She's been having multiple breakdowns. I can't blame her. With the loss of her mother, and with her boyfriend being accused as the killer, it must have taken a toll on her. I feel sorry for the whole family. The town of Paints Creek is quickly becoming a ghost town. This is how long after? July to September. Okay. The population has decreased drastically over years. Ever since the deaths occurred, pretty sure there's 2 R's there. But also deaths, plural. I thought there was just the one. Seems that more and more people are actively looking to leave this town. It's sad to see. I'm going to add this to the little questions page. This is probably going to get solved easily enough, but... Deaths. Underlining the S for plural. Sad to see a once lively town become what it is now. December 2nd, so not that long after. We're going July, August, September, October, November, December. So it's just really like a couple of months' time in between. It's been almost 6 months since Vivian was killed. Her death still bothers me. Why was she killed? What was the killer's motives? She was someone who had earned the love and respect of the community. No employee of hers, nor any citizen of Paints Creek, reaped any benefit from her passing. Doesn't make any sense. February, so 2 months later still, Paints Creek Community Hospital has officially closed. The remaining patients have been allocated to other hospitals that would provide suitable services for them. To be honest, it's hard to watch them leave. I wonder if the day will come when I'll be reassigned somewhere else. So it seems like this town was already maybe on the way out, and the killings did nothing to help that. I just spotted across the room, if you don't mind me. A flashlight. That's going to be good. We're gonna go back out into the bathroom there and look around a little. Check the trash. Any good paparazzi worth his salt is going to be checking the trash. The story of Tonti. What does that? Okay, I can just pick that one up for some reason. Nothing I do really interacts with it. Who wrote this? Oh god, can I rotate this normally, please? How do you Otto something wood, I think? I'm not sure. Anyway, I don't think it's exactly relevant. Okay, more documents. RE work location. Dear Sheriff James Howard, due to the decreasing population of Pinks Creek County over the recent years, we have decided to delegate manpower elsewhere. This letter is to inform you that you've been reassigned to Ground County starting May 14th, 1998. Please report to our office before May 12th, 1998. So I have to assume this was sent 1998. So yeah, the town really did not have much time left. Content recorded, that's good. Classified, it's locked with a little passkey. Is something? Hello? Lost in... It's all locked. 8508. So we will need... Huh? Is this the fax? This is the fax machine it wants me to examine. So, next thing. Let's go to the page for the sheriff's station. Need cabinet. Passcode 4 digits. It's important to write down what kind of a passcode it is, if it's digits or what it is. Because you'll keep finding codes if this is anything like any other detective game I've ever played. And sometimes you'll just not know what code goes where. You'll find one that has letters, you'll find one that's 5 numbers instead of 4. It's good to write this down. Scott Brooks, Paynes Creek Trinity Church pastor's son, suspected for killing Vivian Roberts. We knew this. Witness reported seeing suspect fleeing from murder scene late night. The police apprehended Scott Brooks yesterday afternoon. He was residing at the Roberts hunting cabin by the trailhead. Okay, let's write that down. Not you. Suspect. Scott Brooks lived, I assume, in hunting cabin. Now, this strikes me as a little odd because they said he was fired 6 months prior to the murder. But he was living in the Roberts hunting cabin, and it's Vivian Roberts that died, so he was no longer employed by this family. Why was he living at their place? That's odd. According to a witness who at this time wished to remain anonymous, I cannot read, he was coming home late on July 19th around 11:50 when he saw Scott walking very quickly away from the Roberts mansion. So we have to assume that is when the murder happened. Died 1995. And I'm going to add a little arrow out of that. And we're going to say July 19 to 20, we assume. Like, this is pretty late at night. There's a chance it happened a little later. We're going to say July 19th. When he saw Scott walking very quickly away from the Roberts mansion, heading down Silver Lake. Although Scott looked upset, the witness did not think it unusual until a few days later when he came across the newspaper article on Vivian Roberts' murder. Feeling uneasy about the whole situation, he called the police. Shortly after the call was made, the police arrived at Scott's cabin and questioned him about his whereabouts the night Vivian died. Scott said he did meet her that night, but said he had nothing to do with her death. Scott was later brought down to the station for further questioning. What a freaking look on this guy. Content recorded. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. Let's look at this fax machine.
Hi, this is Steven.
Oh,
I just wanted to make sure the package was sent. Again, I'm currently at Anne's courtyard. Any extra info you have would be much appreciated. Thank you very much. Talk to you later.
okay. I don't really have somewhere this fits nicely. I'm just going to write a thing that's called facts. And I'm going to say Steven awaits package at Anne's courtyard. My writing is so bad. You'd think I was a doctor, not a detective. But am I? Oh, I can walk through here. Does this have any other messages?
Hi, this is
No,
Steven.
just
I
Steven.
just wanted to make sure the package was sent. Again, I'm currently at Anne's courtyard. Any extra
Anne's
info you
courtyard.
have
The
would be
way
much appreciated.
Anne's courtyard, the C in courtyard, was also capitalized, does lead me to believe that it is something like an inn, something of the like, not really just a courtyard. Little fireplace. It's a pretty well outfitted office. This is some tea. What kind of tea does this man drink? Amazing tea. Nature green. And soothing river. Must have been a pretty nice calm old man. Alright, more documents. Oh. Moon Cafe. Okay. I mean, lunch and dinner only $9.99. Yeah, Anne's Courtyard Inn and Suites. Exactly what I was saying. Show our baristas your receipt or room tag. You'll receive a free cup of signature moon latte. Sure. That's not recorded content. Missing. Paints Creek PD, County of Northern Lyon. Joshua S. Taylor, November 3rd, 1989. Now this is a whole new thing now. This is like, what is this? Like side mystery? Side mysteries. Let's write that down. Joshua S. Taylor. Missing since November 3rd, 1989. That is 10 years ago as per the game's current time. Male, biracial. Red hair, brown eyes. On the playground. I'm gonna write down the blue jacket because I feel like if we come across a blue jacket at some point, it'll be good to remember that was his. And yeah, 4 Pebble Lane across the river on the playground. Alright. We'll try and find you, Joshua. Vivian Roberts, successful businesswoman and wife of ex-mayor, found dead in front of her home. Third death to strike Paints Creek in less than a year. They did say deaths plural, so I suppose it was a pretty small mystery. Here it is, solved. Vivian Roberts, the wife of ex-mayor Charles Roberts, was found dead in front of her home at 1 Maple Drive, Paints Creek. At 7:15 a.m., Mary Martinez, a maid currently working at the mansion, was retrieving the morning paper when she saw Vivian's body. She immediately called 911. Paints Creek Sheriff James Howard arrived shortly, and the victim was pronounced dead. Time of death was estimated to be between 11 p.m. last night and 1 a.m. this morning. We don't have a date for this, but I have to assume it's July 20th, this paper. The body is currently at the coroner's office waiting for an autopsy. People of Paynes Creek have started grieving for her. Candles and flowers were being placed at the gates in front of her home, where she was found. Vivian was indeed a person whom many respected and adored. Her success in business, her loyalty to her family, and her love for the people of Paynes Creek are unsurpassed. She will be missed. I see. Third death in less than a year. Content recorded. This is a little map. Okay, where are we right now? Sheriff Outpost right here. So we came from the town over here. The hunting grounds. Wait. Mayor's Mansion. Okay. That's a little different. I thought the suspect was residing in the hunting cabin, which presumably would be in the hunting grounds. But they said they were found arguing to the north of the mansion, which I assume has to be over here. Probably it's not a very big town, so it might be reasonable that he lived here and then fought here and then came back. I don't know. We will see. Oh yeah, this is 0.5 miles. Yeah, this is a small town. This is 3 miles across maybe. I see. It'll be good to keep this document. Anne's Courtyard. We already know there's some guy named Steven. Yes, awaiting a package over there. So that might be a good thing to follow up, maybe. I have the map now. Oh, that's nice. Anything else around here that is interesting at all? Does not seem to be. I feel like I've picked this room pretty much clean, unless there's anything in the fans over here. I still don't know why I can pick this book up, The Story of Tonti. But I can. Now that we have a flashlight, there we go. We can finally see what's going on in this bathroom. Don't imagine there's much, but good to check it out, just in case. Does not seem to be anything. All right, let's not waste batteries. I don't think batteries are a thing, but what is this sound? Is it just the light? Yeah, I think it's just the sound of lights. Wow, that's crazy. All right. So sheriff's office has been picked clean. We found an old gate key, which I have to imagine is for this gate over here. Closed for good, indeed. Can I jump? I cannot jump. This is one of those games. It's locked. Yeah, I know. Can I use the... Yes, I can. Very nice. I'm getting the hang of this. Slowly but surely. Now suddenly, our whole world has kind of opened up. There was already so much note-taking I had to do in just this small sheriff's office. And now I've got a whole town. Yeah, I know I can sprint, but I kind of want, at least for my first time around in town, to take it a little slowly. So let's figure out. We are here at the moment. Postal Service around the corner. Anne's Inn also. Is Postal Service down that way? Probably. It is a pretty game in the sort of PlayStation 1 style of pretty games. It does have a bit of this sort of, you can see it at the edge of the screen, this kind of blur. You know what I mean? But I don't think it's ill-suited to this game. I think it works. US mail. Cannot steal people's mail, because apparently that would be wrong. It's okay to break into the sheriff's office and steal their keys, but... Is this... Hang on. Is there a street sign somewhere? Does the map say? Black Pine, Clover Street, Town Center, Paynes Creek Cemetery. I think I have... Oh, I have the... I know what the code is to get into there. That was posted outside. Old Creek Town, Maple Drive, Black Pine Road, Pebble Lane. So this little playground is going to be where little Joshua Taylor went missing. That playground across the street there. Is this whole game just a ghost town? Is it just looking around, finding things out for yourself, not really talking to anyone? Personally, I am very okay with that. I feel like if that's what it is, that's even more impressive of a feat. Alright, we can open this up. Let's close it for now. Let's go and see this old park. Seems like it's got a little something missing there. Disclaimers notice, children's play area must be supervised by a responsible adult. Indeed, it seems like that might not have happened with poor Joshua Taylor. No alcohol, no drugs, no smoking, no weapons. That's okay. I don't think I have any of that. Unless you count these dashing good looks. You could cut yourself on this chin. On this jawline. Other than that, nothing. No siree. Is there something up that tree? Is it just a nest, or is it actually something? Can I go up to the tree? Does not seem like I can, unless I can go around that way. Oh! Apparently, yes, I can. Can I... It's a little bird nest, little bird house. Aw. Well, I took a cute picture of it. Oh, there's another one right here. This is very cute. Nothing in here. What if a bird flew out? I would uninstall. Old tree stump. Oh, open. Oh. Can I not take it with me? No. Okay, that's... I would say that qualifies as a side mystery. Children's playground. Log with box in it. Alright. Do I have... Oh, on... Takes... There we go. Takes... 4-digit code. Let's keep that in mind. That stays open now, unless I close it myself, but no, alright, it just stays open. That's good, that's good. Now this is curious, and I am wondering now how many other little secrets like this one are going to be around. But this is good, this is fun. Man, if I go through this town and I find out who killed her, why, I find out what happened to that child. Okay, so now I am heading, I think, down this way, right? Just past Postal Service, maybe, and into Pebble Lane. That might have been that bridge. Or, no, I crossed the river. So I'm not exactly on the map at the moment. I'm just somewhere southwest of it. But it feels like that's probably hunting grounds off in that direction. Now, can I go... I shouldn't go into the water. My equipment will get wet. Now, if that's as far as your journalistic commitment goes, we're never gonna solve what the hell happened in this place. You gotta be able to wait a little bit. You gotta man up, roll up your pants all the way to your booty cheeks, and start going into the water. I've always said that. Okay. I think the light just caught it kind of weird. Thought it glistened. That rock winked at me. Oh? No, I can't go under here. I can't take the ladder and use it for anything else. Just having a bit of a walk around the outside first, taking in everything around here before I go in, if I'm even allowed in here. This looks like it might be the hunting cabin, maybe? Where the guy resided? What is this? Get more firewood. Give Trisha my spare cabin key. Indeed, this is where the suspect, Scott Brooks, was living. Spare cabin key. Let's write that down. With Trisha. Now, this is not crossed off of the list. No, it is. So Trisha has them. Trisha has the other key. Because I have to imagine. Yep, it's locked. So we are going to have to go to see where Trisha is. Also, Andrew in the hospital. Check hospital for missing tools. What does that mean? Missing tools. Also, can I open this? Feels like there might be maybe a missing kid in here somewhere. Could be, could be. I don't know. Okay, so this is where the guy was living, and this is this little hunting grounds area we were talking about. Follow down the river. And you go. Alright, let's sprint our way back. We've done a bit of exploring. We found some stuff. It's been pretty productive, I would say. Is that documented in the journal? Diary, James Howard. Newspaper, letter document. There's no other. Maybe I should have taken a camera photo of it. But I am taking, I think, detailed enough notes of all of this stuff. What is this? This is the hunting grounds. Trail closed, do not enter. Okay, so this is probably, yes, not allowed anyway. Or at least not for now. We might come back later and find we found out how to step over a little bit of chain. Now, so this is off to hunting grounds following this here. So if we go up Pebble Lane, which I assume is this street, it's not really written anywhere. Anything in the trash for me? High voltage, keep out. It's off, whatever this is. But I don't think I can turn it on. Think they just shut off the electricity on their way out. Which is probably the responsible thing to do. A lot of trash and the such around the streets here. Recycling bin and waste. That's good. This is not so good. 9. It is closed. This is... I have to imagine. Let me check. Is that the end of the street, the postal service? Is this the postal service? This is Pebble Lane. And this is going to be the postal service. No, this is, of course. Yeah, that will be it. So then, wait, am I turned around? I'm coming out of Pebble Lane. No, postal service is on the right. I just read it wrong. So 9 Pebble Lane is closed. Because there are other doors that are closed. Such as this one down here, but they're closed and boarded up, which to me indicates you're not getting in here. This is maybe a little bit metagaming, but we're going to say if the door's boarded up, you probably can't get in. Now 9 Pebble Lane is locked. So we're going to write this down as a fact. 9 Pebble Lane is locked. And I'm also going to write it down as a fact. Trisha pass, add, spare, cabin key. Okay. That's going to be instrumental, getting into the home of the prime suspect, if we can. Nothing around here. Barrels. How aesthetic. Very, very cute. Allow me real quick to check how the audio is sounding. Okay, great. I was worried it might be cutting out or something like that. Doesn't seem to be. Alright, now the postal office. Locked. Okay. Once again, let's write that down. Postal office locked. This is the kind of stuff that we're going to have to be writing down as facts, and I imagine as we go through and we find ways to open these, I'll go and cross it out. But right now, this is locked. The next place I'm thinking of checking out, and I'm kind of meandering my way there, trying to be a little... making sure I pay attention to everything that I can. Alright, that door is not boarded up. We can try and see what's going on there. Also locked. That makes sense. This is an abandoned town. I would imagine you would lock the doors on your way out. So this... Oh, let's open both. Oh, it sounded very creepy. Oh, this is that gate I saw out the other side. Hang on. This is going to open right next to the... Yep, next to the playing ground that we already investigated. I just closed it back down because I didn't want to leave a door opened that I hadn't gone through. Just... So I made sure to cross everything off nice and neatly. Went through and checked everything that I could. There's another door here. Is this open? No. I'll have to find keys for pretty much everything, it appears to be. I hope somewhere out there there's something like a skeleton key, perhaps the mayor had, something of the like. Because if I have to go through and find keys for every dang place around, that's going to take a good while. Nothing around here, nothing here, nothing here. Where's the door with a welcome mat? That's what I need. I need a door with a welcome mat that I can pull up and find a key under. Are you even a puzzle game if you don't have a little... Nope. Also locked. This is the Moon Cafe, which is attached, connected, in some capacity, to Anne's Courtyard Inn and Suites. Because they had an ad where they said, hey, if you're staying with us... It's locked, yeah, I would imagine. But it doesn't look like it has... Oh, it does have a window, I think. I was going to say, could I not smash this? There's documents in this car. Okay. Blue car with documents. I'm going to write that as a little... Where is my little side mystery? Is that a side mystery? I suppose it is. I'll write. Blue car. Let's write that down. Blue car with documents inside. That's another thing to keep track of to make sure we don't forget about. Anne's Courtyard Inn and Suites, where somehow... Oh, this is open. Nice. Is there someone in? Some last holdout of the mass migration out of this place, or? No, it really does look like this game is going to be just me. Alright, let's turn on the lights whenever we can. Let's also get a flashlight going. That's going to help. Untouched bottles of wine. Well, does it mean they moved out in a hurry, or does it just mean it's for me? Oh, I already have one. They leave a bunch of these around just in case you didn't find one of them. That's good game developing, I suppose. Old-fashioned way to listen to music. I know. Can I use it? I would like to play some tunes. This is not a drawer. I'm just basically picking a wall and hugging it. I'm going to inspect the wall, go through the room, and then we're going to turn to the inside and look there. More wine bottle. Oh. No, nothing in here. How about here? Ooh, that's a nice pixelated shadow right there. Bottle of wine with 2 glasses out. Someone had a bit of a last drink. Perhaps the owners shared a drink and then headed out. I could see that. Darts scoring. Well, I don't imagine this is very important. Unless we have to somehow figure out who won this game. Oh! Hello! Thank you for the follow. Thank you very much, Soup King. How are you doing? Unless we have to somehow figure out who won this game of darts, I'm going to assume. Probably don't need to take a photo of that. Ah, fuck it. Let's take a photo. That shutter is loud. Oh god, that's an ugly pamphlet. Soup loves this game. That's fantastic. I'm having a great time with it so far. I'm being very methodical with it. I don't know if you've been around a little bit, hearing me taking all the notes. I've got my little physical, it's not even a notebook, it's one of little thing they give us at work with one of our suppliers came by. And I'm just writing down all the different stuff I come across so I can then put it all together as I can. Enjoy your stay in Paynes Creek. Take a chance to explore the surroundings. Up the slopes of Black Pine Mountains. Cherry Creek Lake, for sure. Share the 5-star room service. I'll be the judge of that. Well maintained, vast trails to walk around. Acclaimed coffee. When these people come to Paynes Creek. I see. Can I scroll up or down? No. Okay, this is all I get to see. That's weird, but okay. Weird, but okay. Let's continue snooping around some. Oh, a corkboard with a bunch of documents. Sunday worship. Every Friday. Paynes Creek. Father Matthew. For sure, for sure. Trims and fades. Steve's Barbershop. Regular cut, children. Yeah, well, I don't imagine I'll need... I don't know how long it's going to take me to solve this mystery. Hopefully not long enough that I'll need to get a haircut in this town. This is the thing that was in the sheriff's office that we saw. What can you do if you're locked out of your car? That's going to be actually important. Because we have that blue car outside that we want to check. A Slim Jim... primary for breaking into cars. Thin strip of metal, it is 24 inches in length, about. Tool of car thieves, a Slim Jim allows one to unlock automobile doors without the use of a lock pick. It works on the levers and interconnecting rods in the car door and avoids dealing with the lock mechanism itself. Hooked end of the tool is thin enough to be slipped between the car door's window and rubber seal, catching the rods that connect to the lock mechanism. So I would need to find myself a Slim Jim. I'm going to write this. All this talk of Slim Jims is making me hungry now. Now this is the same poster we saw earlier, and we did explore that playground a little bit. Annual Fall Festival, pumpkin carving, etc., etc. Very cute, very nice. Gone but not forgotten. The lives that were lost 20 years ago. 20 years ago. I'm pretty sure this game is set in 1999. If the little starting note I received was to be believed. So then in 1979, a lot of lives were lost. In a timely manner. If any individual would like to make a contribution, Contact Father Matthew. Is it something maybe like a mining town, some sort of a cave-in? I feel like you used to hear a lot of horror stories in that regard. Okay, like, can I make my way into this maybe? I see this stuff here, but I would like to see it from the inside, if at all possible. Let's go ahead and see this drawers. Nothing relevant apparently. And completely empty. Nothing under here. Alright. Check out this area. Turn on the light? Not really. Turn on this light. Oh. What is... Oh, I guess that's that? Okay. That's a weird That water's got to be foul. Room 204. 202. 203. Let's get, yeah, as many keys as we can. That way we can snoop as much as we like. Just linens in here. Bottom drawer is locked. Is it the... Everything down here is... No, this one is not. Okay. These are locked. But that's it. Okay. I mean, I don't know if that's really a thing that matters. But let's keep that in mind. Can I... What did the examine tool pop up for? A case of oh, from here. Case of Da Vinci wine. Champagne. Okay, seems like they had a big party, big do over here. Anything around? Nothing much, nothing much. Locked toolbox, it sure is. Oh, newspaper. Pankster Community Hospital closes its doors after 60 years of service. Yeah, that was in 1996. We saw mention of that in the sheriff's journal. Fund embezzlement suspected as key factor by Jonathan Walker. Is Jonathan Walker... That was not the sheriff, was it? Pankster Community Hospital was operated since 1936. Treating patients, providing board for those in need. Vivian Roberts, herself a woman, saw the need to revamp the hospital in the early 70s. She founded the Roberts Relief Foundation with the main purpose to support the needs of the village of Paints Creek, starting with the hospital. It started to decline rapidly. Many young people who went to college did not return, and the number of seniors quickly rising. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. 201. But it's locked. But, no, we have 202, 203, and 204, but not 201. 202. It doesn't work. That's weird. Any of these just open? No. Okay, wait. Howie Timothy, Norm Aiden, Stephen Moss, Clancy Huey. Date out. Stephen Moss in room 201. Did not leave. Seems like. I don't know what year this is referring to, but okay. Do we have a...
Hi, this is Oliver Gibson.
Okay.
I just wanted to thank you for letting me borrow your toolbox and shovel. I'm currently out of town for a few days, and I didn't get the chance to return it yet. In the case you need them, it's currently sitting in my photo lab. Ask Mrs. Patterson for my spare key.
Oliver Gibson Bass tool box plus shovel in photo lab. Mrs. Patterson has key. That's the kind of things we need to write down and remember. Write down and remember that kind of stuff. No more messages?
Hi.
No.
This is Oliver Gibson. I just wanted to thank you.
I just
for
need to
letting me borrow
stay
your
here and wait
toolbox and
now.
shovel. I'm currently out of town for a few days, and I didn't get the chance to return it yet. In the case you need them, it's currently sitting in my photo lab. Ask Mrs. Patterson for my spare key.
me see. Okay, okay. No, the toolbox is locked. Some darts over here. So it seems there are 3 of each. 2 red ones were thrown, 1 yellow one was thrown, which coincides with the our dart board over there. Here's the key that you requested. 7 Black Pine Road. Okay, we have a key for 7 Black Pine Road. That's good. That's good to know. So, can I try to see if I can unlock any of this? That's room 204. No, I have to imagine then, is this some sort of little service where they store items for you if you need it, but the key to open it up is not the same as the room key. It's just a sort of unified central key that the owner has. I could see that. Well, we know we have a key for Black Pine Road, so is that written down somewhere? It's a fact. We have a key for Black Pine Road. Let's just explore that later on. All right. Off we go. Continue exploring. I'm not too pressed to write that. Oh. Read. Church 46. Photo Lab 5 Walnut Avenue. Okay, that's important. Photo Lab. Let's go ahead, underline Photo Lab, and that is 5 Walnut Avenue. They don't really have any customers from outside of Paints Creek, do they? Well, I mean, I suppose that is what it is. Oh, this opens. It's a little bathroom. Okay. Anything behind the mirror? Not apparently. Anyone drop a dookie and not flush? Apparently not. Nothing under the sink. Let me close it up like a good boy. Make sure there's no... Oh, this turns on. What's the... Oh, that's for those lamps, is it? Well, let's leave it on. Might as well. Might as well. That's just a little vent. Nothing hidden in there. No siree. Let's continue looking. Little music box, something looking thing. Painting fell from somewhere. Someone left in a rush or made a mess. Didn't want to clean up. Alright, let's start from the beginning. Room 204. Let's unlock it with the key to room 204 that we have. Off we go. Let's explore. Now, it was room 201 that had a customer in the ledger that didn't leave. The Holy Bible. The Good Book. I mean, I can't imagine there's anything there that we can't find in any other Holy Bible that's around. It's decent looking rooms. Oh, and a little bathroom attached. That's pretty nice, pretty nice. Nothing in here, nothing in the shower. Let's continue looking then. Room 203. Let's unlock it with the key to room 2. Oh, it uses up the key when you open it. So presumably there's no to-use keys. There's no keys we need to reuse. Bathroom. Nothing. Nothing. Close the door. Nothing behind there. Can I take a quick little shower? Refresh myself. Off we go. Anything in here? Bunch of boxes. Bunch of a mess apparently left in the middle of moving out. And the Bible is outside of the drawer now, so is... Oh, is there... Yeah. No, I think that's just the linens folded. Okay. I thought there was a little something under the linens. Damn. Rapture came and got us while I was in this room. It is bloomingly bright out there. Alright. Room 202. That's gonna be this one. Let's unlock it with the key to room 202. Indeed. Oh, this is a fancier one. Look at this guy with the whole... with the drawer and everything. Bathroom is still pretty lackluster. But... I do like having the lights on when I can... Well, now, how is that supposed to work? How does that work? For being such a little luxury room, this is maybe a little too squeezed in, isn't it? I've been in worse motels, I suppose. Alright. Nothing in here. Let's see this place now. The drawer. The Holy Bible, once again. Nothing amiss with that I can find. Nothing in the middle drawer, and nothing in the top drawer. Indeed. Close it, please. Let's continue on. Nothing in here. A little cap. Must have been left by the last guest. Yes. Is there anything in it? No. Just a cap. I mean, it was brought up and I got an achievement for it. So let me write it down somewhere. Where would this go? Is this a little question? I suppose question. Let's write down question. Cap left in room 202. We can go down and check the ledger, see who was the last person that stayed in room 202. And then there's room 201, which, yeah, is locked. Dear Stephen M., thank you for your rent payment. As stated in your rental agreement, however, when rent payments are not received by 404, you must pay additional rent because of a late charge due, or because you did not qualify for the rent discount. The required additional amount was not included in your payment, is therefore now due. Sincerely, Rosalie P. So this is rental? I thought this was a little inn. I suppose an inn is ultimately a rental place, but you know what I mean. So yeah, we can't get into room 201. I was trying to sprint back. Alright. I think we've done a pretty good job of checking everything in here. It's giving me a pretty solid picture of everything that's going on in here. Let's exit out into the wider world once more. Hang on a second, just replying to a quick text. Right. Let's continue exploring. Now, wait, Stephen M. That is the guy that was waiting for the package in room 201, right? That was a fact. Stephen awaits package at Ant's Courtyard. I'm going to add a little parentheses. Room 201. Now, we did pick up the key, too. I don't know if that's written down. It's written on the paper next to it. Sure is. Is this me? I'm Janet Kelly. Oh. That's me. Expires in 2001. Damn. Okay. Now it was Black Pine Road number 9, weren't it? So coming out of Ant's Courtyard, looking out here, it's going out this way. This is Black Pine, yeah. And we need number 9 here, I think. That's quite a big book's little. Aw. 32. I think this means we're going 34. That's not correct. Wait, is it? No, it's 9. 9 Pebble Lane, which is the door I checked earlier. It's here. Pebble Lane. Right? It was here. 9 Pebble Lane. I think this is the... It's locked. Okay, can I unlock it? No. This is not it. So it must be 9 Black Pine Road then. Does Black Pine Road stretch further out? It does. But that just goes... Now I'm a little confused. This is Black Pine Road, so it continues this way, right? That should be the numbers going down now. Clover, Town Center. No, is Black Pine that one? That's a weird configuration of streets. If so. 13, 11, also locked. Seems to be. Is this 9? This is 8. This is 10. I'll find it eventually. This is 2. Where did they hide number 9? This is 3. Okay. Now I am a little confused. So coming up from the sheriff's, this is Black Pine Road, indeed. 3. Suddenly 12. So it's got to be... Is it one of those that is in this little cubby hole there? So there's 8 here. There's... It should be across the street, right? This is the evens side. This is 11. This is 3. Where's 9? Most curious. Most curious indeed. This is still Black Pine. Is it one of these in here? 18, 28. This does go down. So it might be. 26. Hello, Rune. It is Thursday. How are you doing? In fact, wait, no, it's not Thursday. Don't gaslight me. Did you gaslight yourself? God, what a freaking clown troupe we are, the both of us. So, I am currently playing the Paynes Creek Killings. You were thinking Tuesday, you wrote Thursday, and it's Sunday. You need a break. You need to stop playing Stardew Valley for a little bit and get in touch with the real world. So we are playing the Paynes Creek Killings, in which we are trying to solve a 5-year-old cold case. And we are just a journalist in this old abandoned town, trying to piece together who killed the ex-mayor's wife, who was a well-beloved figure in town. It's got this sort of slow, proper, methodical aspect to it that I'm kind of enjoying. I'm at the Clover in Town Center. This Clover and Town Center right here. So Ant's Courtyard should be right around the corner, because I need to check a thing real quick. This is locked, I assume? Yes. Farmer's market. Fresh eggs. I don't know how fresh they are, if I'm completely honest. More bottles of wine. A lot of that going around in this town. Okay. 15. Another car. That's not open. Bet the aroma is fresh. I bet it is. I bet it is. Walnut and Silver Lane. Which means we are... Walnut? Oh, Silver Lake. Okay, so if we take Walnut and then hit a left and follow along there, we should be fine. So let's take Walnut. I need to revisit Ant's Courtyard because I've already forgotten. I think. This should be the car. So this should be, yep, Ant's Courtyard. Let's enter real quick. Why is the creek painful? It's just the name of the town. Odd that they would call it that, I know. But it's just the name of the town. This is what I wanted to check. 7 Black Pine Road. I'm an idiot. It's not 9, it's 7. So, we have the key to 7 Black Pine Road. If we can find that. So, Black Pine Road is this one that comes up from here. But it goes from 3 to 11. So I have to imagine there's a little inner courtyard. This is 3 right here. This is 11. I did see just now this little gate here. And if this opens... Ooh, I do love the sounds this game makes. This seems like a nice little inner courtyard, maybe? Seems like maybe down the... Come on, you can't tell me. You can't tell me this is deterring you. Big damn detective journalist. Is my flashlight still on? It is. Okay. Keep that off while we're outside. This is 3 some street. I'm not sure which, but 3. It is a cute little town. Like, I would live here. No spoilers. Yeah, no spoilers, please. This is like a detective game, so if you've played it, you already know. What, do I need to open it from the other side? Is this Dark Souls? Am I playing friggin' Dark Souls? No spoil. No spoilers. You know what the worst part is, right? For whatever reason, when you try to add, I've changed it now. For whatever reason, when you try to add a tag to a stream using OBS, it automatically tries to add like the least popular tab for whatever reason. So whenever I'm writing something like first playthrough, it wants to write first playthrough so many different ways. It's locked. Is this the one we... Nope, we can't use that here. Okay, so where am I? Where have I got myself to? Oh, this is the other side of this. This opens into the little river. Police line. 7 Black Pine Road. This is the one that we have the key for. Why is there police line here? This, I mean, seems like police line. Doesn't seem like there's anything written on it, but is it just me or it just moved? It just moved. It teleported. It went from here to here. Oh no. There's ghosts. Ghosts afoot. Alright, now we're in a new location. Flashlights on, people. Seems kind of a little fire kissed, maybe. Seems like the fire, there was a bit of a incident, mayhaps. draped over the handle. I know, but because of the way it was rendered, it looked like... Oh, right. There's nothing there because there's the sink there. That makes sense. That makes sense. Anything in your proving drawer? You making bread, motherfucker? Alright, alright. Nothing. And... properly nothing in the kitchen. Where was... I've got so many different pages of notes I've been taking for everything. This is suspects, sheriff's facts. In 5 Walnut Avenue. That is not this area. Can you move the chair? No, you can't move furniture. So you can only really see what the game wants you to see. Which, in some respects, I think is probably okay. Because otherwise, it would be kind of overwhelming. I can't open the fridge. What? I can't see. I can see your. I can't see your old. This is such a weird gap here next to the fridge. I feel like this is a prime spot to put a little tall pantry, something like that. Yo, muscle memory trying to say lame. You're such a chatter. I diagnose you with chatter. Door is jammed. Okay. What is up with this room? This feels like the kind of room where something wicked is contained. Do you know what I mean? Like, it feels like there's something ominous about this room. A spice band. Exactly like the spice band. Damn. Let me snap a photo of that. I am a journalist, so it is what I do. Now, this is a long shot, but yeah, I figured. Ooh, a safe. Open. Little document. Wait, read it. Dear Daniel, how have you been, my son? It's been a while since I last wrote to you. I'm getting much better now. Dr. Johnson has assured me that I'm recovering well. I'm not working full-time at the mansion. The hallucinations are gone. There are just 2 more checkups to do, and I'll be done with rehab. How's Mom doing? Is she still working at that restaurant? I hope she spends enough time with you. I don't blame her for leaving and wish I could be there for you. I'm sorry things turned out this way. Please forgive me. I've been saving my money and planned to. The content is recorded, which means letter to Daniel is kept here. We can go back to it. That's nice. All the little newspaper snippets, the James Howard. Okay, there we go. Wait, hospital closed. Jonathan Walker. Okay, not James Howard. Let's uncrouch. Look around some more. Letter to Daniel. From whom? I mean, his dad, obviously, but what's the name? Who is Daniel? Does the house belong to the father then? Maybe, actually. That might be the case, since it was not delivered. It just seems odd to keep it in the... Alright. Well, that's not normal. So now I'm thinking it probably... I'm going to take a photo of this. I'm thinking it probably did belong to the father, because he was saying something about rehab. Is this a fucking horror game? I'm sorry. She is coming for us. The music got a little more sinister also. I don't appreciate that. So I'm assuming this is what caused the fire then. Payne's Creek Killings doesn't exactly sound like club. No, it doesn't. But I thought it was a slow, methodical detective game, not the story of Tonti. You also have that. that was in the sheriff's office. Diary? I hate to admit it, but Scott is a good kid. Wait, that's the main suspect, isn't it? Where is it? Where is suspect? Scott Brooks is the suspect in the killing um, of the ex-mayor's wife, Vivian Roberts. He's hardworking, takes care of me when I'm drunk. He's a man of his word. So this is Scott's. This is Scott's dad, the dad of the suspect in the killing, but I have to imagine not actually the killer. He's hardworking, takes care of me when I'm drunk, and he's a man of his word. I'm starting to like him. Did I see her again? How can that be? Why doesn't the medication work anymore? Did he give me cheap pills? No, that can't be. He's as guilty as I am. We're all in it together. He cannot abandon me. They cannot abandon me. Ever since Scott asked about her, I've started to see Sophia again. Why did he have to mention her? I need more pills. I think I'm going crazy. Oh Lord. I know I'm a sinner. I realize it now. That's why I'm going crazy. I know that nothing I do will bring her back. I pray that our sins do not pass down to our children. Please forgive us for what we have done. Andrew Reed, it says. Yeah, Andrew Reed. So Andrew Reed is apparently Scott. Okay, so Scott might not be his child. Yeah, I think they just are connected because they both worked at the mansion where Vivian Roberts lived. He's just saying, Scott is a good kid, he's hardworking, takes care of me when I'm drunk, and he's a man of his word. I'm starting to like him. So I think this just means, because it would be very odd to say about your own child when your child is an adult, I'm starting to like him. So I think this is just Daniel's father, not Scott's father. Well, that doesn't bode well, does it now? Yeah, the last makes. Yeah, there we go. It's good to have you around to ping pong little ideas from back and forth. I'm gonna take a photo of this. I'm just taking photos of everything. As far as I can tell, there's no limit on the photos, and I can check them all out one by one here. I took a photo of this because I thought it was something, but it was just a little birdhouse. So actually, I'm gonna delete this one. There's a little dart game, cemetery gate padlock. That's going to be relevant later on. She is coming for us. I'm going to make a new location. Actually, sheriff station. I'm just going to, because I already kind of did everything at the sheriff station. So I'm going to say 7 Black Pine, new location. Burned. Andrew, what's his name? Reed. Lived there. I'm gonna say Andrew Reed worked at the mansion. Took pills for hallucinations. And also, of course, let's not forget the summoning circle. All right. That's maybe an important feature of this house, I would say. The big old summoning circle down in the. Yeah. And I guess also, let's write down. She is coming for us. Which presumably means Sophia? Now, I don't know who Sophia is. And they were talking. It seemed like his ex-wife was still alive and working at that restaurant, or so he said. Right? So, is Sophia maybe His daughter. Maybe. Maybe. This room we said was jammed. Yeah. That's not even locked, just jammed, so. Sophia's ex-wife. I don't think so. We can check the little letter. Hang on. Hello? What's going on? Do you wanna talk? Oh, is that Sophia? Am I seeing Sophia now? She's gone. She's gone when you look away. Oh! That's just the chimney. I thought it was like an evil face. I'm going crazy also. I'm seeing Sophia now. Wait. Okay, the camera did pick her up. So maybe I am not going crazy. But let's check real quick. The letter. Letter to Daniel. How's mom doing working at that restaurant? So it doesn't say anyone by name. Could be Sophia. Could be someone else. Why am I seeing Sophia now, man? I got nothing to do with this shit. Get me out. Get me out of here. Sheriff outpost. Okay, so now I suppose the next thing we could do is maybe visit the cemetery. We have the passcode to enter there. Pretty much everywhere else, as far as I can tell, is closed. Do I have any? Yeah, I don't have any keys to get anywhere else. As far as progress goes, I am pretty stumped for now. Not stumped. I'm putting things together. There's some threads I can pull. Locked. For sure. Am I heading the right way? I just came from... I was looking here. I was out here. So I think following up this way, going up to Silver Lake and hanging a right should be what I need. Let's see if we can manage that. Yeah, I did not appreciate the girl hanging out. I did not appreciate that little vision we just got. That was not good. I hope we don't see her again. I hope she can learn to live and let live, maybe. No parking? Oh, I don't think that's a problem, buddy. I don't think people are tripping over themselves to park it here. Let's check out this door. Locked, of course, of course. Why won't people in this town abandon their homes and leave the door open? Huh? Is that so much to ask for? Clover is this one we were on. And Silver Lake is this one going right. So out this way, at the end, we should find the cemetery. I'm waiting until I find one of these that says there's mail in it. That'll be good to find. Let me also, as long as I'm exploring, going around, let me find more threads to pull. More little... Nope. This one looks a little... Oh, this one is locked. Okay, the way it looked a little worn down. You don't know how the fucking mail... What do you mean you don't know how it works? You put mail in it. That's the end. That's a mailbox. What do you mean? How else would a mailbox work? Typically, the way it works... Communal ones, you just put... the red flag. So typically when the mailman or mail person comes by, puts the mail in here, they lift up the little flag to indicate to you, hey, you have mail in here that you haven't seen yet. That's just how it works. And then when you pick it up, you put the flag back down. The truth shall set you free. Bible study. Lovely. Nothing like a church when we've just started seeing visions of a haunted, possibly dead woman. That's going to be... Why did the music stop? I don't like that the music stopped. Old fountain. What doesn't work anymore? What else? What else? Just gonna sprint through if you don't mind. I can't imagine I'm gonna miss something underground aside from a little nickel mayhaps. Closed. Surprised the church would be closed. I feel like a church is kind of a very... Enter. I can't unlock it. I don't have the key for it. Although if it was going to be somewhere, I'll have to imagine the cemetery is a good place to look for that. This does not... I don't like the sound everything makes around here. It's spooky. God, these cars look so cool. All of them. Why are all the doors locked in a church? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I never grew up around churches or anything. So I don't know how normal it is. But I thought a church was a pretty communal thing. Now, this is a padlock. But it takes little numbers in it. And... Took a photo here. Cemetery gate padlock 1131. There we go. So let's punch that in. Oh, it's already unlocked. So someone saw it and visited the cemetery before I did. I know, right? It was like, oh, time to open it. Someone already did that. Someone already did that shit. Now I'm keeping an eye out. Whenever I see a shape, I think it's frickin' Sophia, man. Now, is this locked? But, okay. Holy. I'm really giving this gate what for. Timothy Sanders. You're in God's care now. Andrew Reed. This is the guy. 1995. Whose house we were just at. Sophia? Wait, is Sophia in here, maybe? Christopher Burke. Eliza Mann, whose wisdom flowed from rivers. Raymond Brown, eternally loved. Gary Roberts, rest in peace. Real quick, what is the kid that went missing? There's a kid that went missing 10 years ago, and it's not necessarily linked. Joshua S. Taylor. But I'm still kind of curious to find. Henry Johnson. Wanda Tyler. Magdalene Roberts. Will always be remembered. I have to imagine this is the founder of the town, since the mayors and the sort of the leading family in the town were the Roberts. It's not a very full cemetery, for what it's worth. Alright, now where is Vivian Roberts? Sarah Goldberg, beloved wife. Trisha Roberts. Wait. Trisha Roberts? That's their daughter. She died the same year? Vivian Roberts died 1995. Trisha Roberts also died the same year? Their daughter? Susie Whitman. Ian Goldberg, 79. Yeah, apparently there was some kind of a tragedy in 79, 20 years ago from the present, which is 1999. That ended with a lot of people in the town dying. 1990. Philip Young. Calvin Bennett. This one has a specific October 24th to December. Oh, wait. Why does this one have specific dates? Everyone else just has I guess not necessarily. Scott Brooks. God's Lent Child. That is the main suspect. Pamela Fields. Yeah, Vivian Roberts and Trisha Roberts. 1974 to 1995. So she was 24 when she died. That's not great. I'm 24 right now. And there is also I hear rustling, but I think that's me. Just a little unmarked grave. Curious. But I don't know if that tells me much of anything. Who put fresh flowers on there? That is true. Someone has been visiting and putting flowers on this unmarked grave. That's a good observation. And yeah, I can't open this apparently, and I don't know how to. So let us continue our exploration. I'm gonna write down. Whoa, careful, camera. You should dig the body up. There is a shovel and a set of tools somewhere that I can find. Let's write real quick. Daughter Trisha died same year. That's crazy. Okay. Let's continue our exploration. I think in this town, let's continue up Silver Lake Boulevard and try and hit up Oliver's Photography, which is this place where the shovel and tools were supposedly at. Yeah, let's just keep going up this. It's such a pity because this is such a nice little town. It seems like an old, good town. You know what I mean? Seems like a lovely place to live in. I would live there. Stevie's Barber Shop. It closed. Oh no. Can I? Nope, it's locked. And it doesn't even have a lock, so I can't imagine we will ever be let in there. Another thing I'm looking forward to. Oh, I bet it smells fantastic, yeah. Another thing I am looking forward to. Can I can't unlock. I can't open. Can't do anything, man. Wow, that's just a very tall gate, huh? Okay. Another thing I'm looking forward to is getting this tool that'll let us open cars. A little Slim Jim, it's called. It'll be good to get one of them. So at this intersection that's coming up, I'm just trying every door I find just in case one of them happens to be open. It's locked. It's locked. Is this Walnut here? This is Walnut. So this photography place should be this first door right here. Oliver's Photography. It's probably... It's locked. Yeah. So. Trisha died the same year. Oliver. Mr. Patterson. Mrs. Patterson has the key. Now, where does Mrs. Patterson live? Is that something... Hang on. Where am I at? Let me reposition myself. Okay, I just go down Walnut and hang left. I need to find my way back in there. Yeah, find my way back in there. And have a quick look at the common guest list. It's a shame. I mean, it is a shame, and it is, and I kind of enjoy the limitations. I enjoy having to work for them. Work for the solve. Let's read here. Robert's estate. No. Mrs. Hall's, Mr. Morris's. Photo lab, but Mrs. Patterson. That I don't know where she lives is the problem. There's also this right here. Yeah, it's just a locked toolbox that I can't open for whatever reason. So, let's go through what I've learned, see if there's any thread we can pull. Joshua Taylor, sure, the children's playground. We investigated it. We found a locked box there, a little jewelry box looking thing with a 4-digit code on it. There's a blue car with documents. That's this one. I would like to open it up, but for that I need the tools, presumably. So that's everything here. Victim, the ex-mayor's wife. Stephen awaits package at Anne's courtyard. 9 Pedal Lane is locked. Trisha had a spare cabin key. So, the main suspect, let me show you real quick. Down this way to the hunting grounds, there's a little cabin here, which is where the main suspect, that Scott guy, who was dead and in the graveyard, lived. He does not have a key, but there was a little post-it note outside the door that said he had to go and find and give the key to her girlfriend, to his girlfriend at the time, Trisha, who was the daughter of the mayor who died. So I think it'll probably be worthwhile at this point to hit up the mayor's mansion if we can, which is where the body was found. Body was found right in front of the door. I don't know exactly what that means, but I think it means she was killed elsewhere and brought there. But there. And the Paints Creek Community Hospital, which was shut down in 1996, 1 year after the killings, due to mismanagement and money issues, etc., etc. So let us we are right here in front of the courtyard. Let's loop back around the way we were and try to hit up the mayor's mansion. Let's hit the big stops in town. Farmer's market, yeah. Well, once again, I don't believe that is the case. Oh, while we're walking around, I went and visited and checked out the car I was meaning to buy. I checked it out yesterday. It ran pretty damn well. Problem is, it looked pretty cheap. Now, I knew it was a cheap car to begin with. I knew that was the case, so I shouldn't have been surprised by that. I swear, I keep turning around seeing these silhouettes and thinking that's the girl. That's locked? Crazy. It ran well. I drove it around a little bit, which was another crazy thing, because I just showed up. I was like, can I look at this car? I started looking at it as much as I wanted. Ooh. I started looking at it as much as I wanted. I was popping the hood, checking everything up, looking in the oil tank, everything. Everywhere. I was taking a little sniff, a little look. And then I was like, can I take it out for a test drive? And I was about to follow it up with, by the way, of course it's locked. By the way, I am a student driver. I don't have a driving license. I have a learner's permit. Let me go to my girlfriend's car and grab the learner's permit. I was going to do that, but then he was like, "Oh yeah, sure, just go." And I was like, "Okay." So I drove it around the little area. I didn't go into any actual like streets or anything, just the little industrial complex where the dealership was at. Without my license or learner's permit on me, and without anyone from the dealership in the car with me, which was also kind of wild. Is this the... No. Wait. Maple Drive? Is Maple... No. That's Pebble. We're on Black Pine. Oh, we are on the wrong street entirely. Somehow. Going to town center this way. That's just the tree rustling. Land of America, land of the thieves. Sure is. It sure is. Nope. Is there anyone still living in this town? Because if they are, they gotta be freaking terrified of me. This is Walnut right here. So town center, Walnut, hang a left out of Walnut. There we go. That's what we want. It's got such nice little cafe areas and everything. But yeah, everything about the car was pretty okay-ish. The headliner was sagging badly, though, when I checked it out. Like, it was very clearly kind of completely detached from the ceiling, and it was being held up by these slightly fancy-looking tacks, which was not what you want in a car. Alright, this is, yeah, Maple Drive. That's where the mayor's house is. So let's take a walk over that way. That's love. I know, right? I talked to them about it, and they were like, "Oh yeah, but that's just cosmetic." I'm like, "Yeah, I know it's just cosmetic, but you wouldn't want to drive in a car that looks bad. Like, replacing headliner is still $500. So I was trying to talk them down on the price. There was the lightest little scuff on the passenger side door. It was... Sounds like space aliens going through. Car belonging to a hoarder or something. No, it was like a dealership, which is why I was a little surprised. What's with this little area here? Oh, this just links into town? Gosh, that is so lovely. Oh, and it's got a little... Locked, of course. Okay, that's gonna be fun. Doesn't take care of anything. Well, apparently it's just a defect of that type of car, like the headliner. Because it's a pretty cheap car to begin with, the headliner was never attached that well. Because this... Oh, we can enter the mayor's house. The little... I forget what they're called. The little, like things that block the sun out of your face when you're driving. They were like paper thin. They looked like they were made out of cardboard with a little bit of cloth on them. Like, it's a very cheap car. As far as I could tell, everything about the engine worked just fine. The indicators all kind of worked except for the left blinker indicator. Plus there was this dial that was supposed to brighten / dim the cabin lights, all the little displays and everything. It did not do shit. Nor is the mayor's house the only thing unlocked. I mean, it's a big dang house. If I can get in there, it's gonna be a while. Can I? Oh god, I can. Holy, okay, so this is going to be where we start finding clues. Let's start with a little search of the perimeter outside. Oh, it feels so... Let me turn off the flashlight. It feels so creepy looking in from the outside into a room like this. Okay, I was worried we were going to be running out of clues, but thankfully, appears to not be the case. We're gonna be finding plenty of stuff, I imagine, in the mayor's house. As far as I can tell, there really is just little map blueprint thing over there. There really is just no one around here. Crazy. This looks like a little path going somewhere. There we go. Now this is locked. And I wonder why. Let's make a new sheet, because I feel like this is going to be important. I'm going to make a new location. Location sheet. I'm going to call it Mayor's House. And I'm going to make a note. Gate in back garden locked. There we go. Now let's keep working the perimeter. Keep going around. Let's find our way into the shed. Oh, also another thing about the car, and I don't know if that's because the car is bad or... Ooh. Okay, shed needs code. Shed needs code. Because it's... I don't know if it's because it's an old car or why it is. But when you turned it on, if you stood behind it, it just smelled severely like gasoline. And I don't know if that's because the exhaust wasn't up to snuff back then, like the technology they had for it wasn't quite as advanced as stuff we have right now. Or, perhaps more worryingly, because the car was burning gas inefficiently, which you do not want to see. What's with Da Vinci wine? There was cases of that in the little inn we visited. I don't know if that's related or that's just the asset the developers had. Let's continue with our tour of the perimeter before we head inside. Any of this openable? Does not seem to be. Oh, I thought there was going to be a little crate. No, it's just little planters. I see. House looks in pretty rough condition. Okay, this is locked. This is what, a little pool house, quote unquote? There's no pool, but I'm gonna call it a pool house. Pool house locked. Should take a picture of the wine. Sure, why not? Yeah. Take a little squeeb, a little drive-by photo. There you go. Did it look okay or was it blurry? It looked frickin' perfect. I'm so good with it. Steady hands like a surgeon, baby. Alright, let's continue exploring. I think this pretty much concludes the tour of the perimeter here. What a frickin' mansion, by the way. God. To live in a place... Like, this is just abandoned. Forget solving the mystery. I could just move in here. I could just be like, this is mine now. Squatter's rights. You weren't using it anyway. Alright, now we're inside. And it's a little dark in here, so let's crack on the flashlight and begin our exploring. This is gonna be the meat and potatoes of this stream, I think. Looks like there's going to be a lot to get up to. Little chandelier. Second floor map. Is that added to? Yep, it is added to maps. Can I take the scissors or the tape with me? I feel like that could be useful. No? Does this open? Is it one of those no, it's not one of those globes that's also like a liquor thing. None of that opens that I can see. Bunch of little books that also don't really do anything. Alright, let us continue on with our next room. Just need to check my messages every now and then because I tend to start streaming and then fully cannot turn on the lights. Okay, sure. Tend to start streaming and then fully forget. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. One floor. I guess floor 1, I suppose. Room locked with 5-digit code. That way, when we find Is my phone on vibrate? Yeah, it is. It's on the table, so if it vibrates, not only will I feel it, you will also, because it's right next to the microphone. It'll just feel like a nice little vibrato right in your skull. That's gonna be nice. If I turn a corner and that freaking monster girl Sarah, whatever, Sophia is out there, I'm going to shit. Must be the Roberts family. Indeed, we know this was the wife, the victim. I forget her name again. I'm so bad with names, man. Vivian Roberts. This is, of course, the daughter, Trisha, which died same year as everything else. The mayor's name, actually, I don't think we know. And if we do, I don't think we took note of it. Okay, this is all opens. More flashlights. I already have one. I sure do. Little newspaper clipping. That's useful. Dr. Henry Johnson in 1995 also. July 13. Okay. That's just 6 days before. That's just 6 days before Vivian died. And Henry Johnson, I believe, is the doctor that served in the Paints Creek Hospital and was prescribing the pills to that one guy that was going crazy and burned his house down. And apparently the hotel closed because of fund mismanagement. Now, is there something here, maybe, where Vivian, who sponsored the renewal of the hospital in the 70s, suddenly found out about her her hospital's funds being mismanaged, and it resulted in the death of both Henry Johnson and Vivian herself. That's something to think about. For as long as 15 days. Wait. So it was actually at the start of the month that he died. Burgundy car was found at the bottom of Cherry Creek Lake yesterday afternoon. Swimmer, who chose to remain anonymous, said he was diving in the lake when he saw what appeared to be a red car glittering at the bottom of the lake. He swam towards the vehicle and was shocked to see a body in the driver's seat, as you would be. He quickly called the police. 3 hours later, the vehicle was pulled out of the lake and the body was identified as Dr. Henry Johnson. Based on the police report, the body had been in the water between 10 and 15 days. Paints Creek Community Hospital confirmed that Dr. Johnson last checked in on June 28, 1995. Hospital staff assumed he had left Paints Creek for business purposes, which Dr. Johnson was known to do rather privately. I see. We are detectiving. No, this is like, I'm not bad at detective games, I don't think. Okay, let's hello? The little like, ooh, there we go. This is October 16th, 1973, which is, yeah, when the hospital was being revamped by hand of Mrs. Roberts, Vivian Roberts. Jackson and Lewis, we'd like to thank you for appointing us to be the Paints Creek Community Hospital's medical provider. With your husband, Mr. Charles Roberts, there we go, Charles, running for mayor, some might consider this partnership to be solely be for the benefit of his status. On the contrary, it also greatly benefits us, as your supporting funds allow us to continue our research and assisting our elderly patients. Details of the contract will be sent over shortly. Please go through the papers, have them signed, and return to us by the end of the week. From 1973. And then just some random books. Anything in the answer machine? Nothing. Alright. Now that we've kind of done this segment of the wall, I like to explore rooms by hugging the wall first, and then I go on the inside. That way, hopefully, I avoid missing anything. But in this sort of open concept room, it's a little bit harder to adhere to that. Yeah, I don't think we are missing much of anything here. Let's go into what looks to be the kitchen. Pretty low, okay. Little flour in the kitchen? Flour? It's not flour like for baking. It's flour like for flowers, seems like. Little spatula. Can I bring that? Whack Sophia over the head if she tries to get me? Oh, a pan. Never mind. That's gonna be better. Nothing here. A little spraying. What's flower soil? I think it's flower soil. And it does track with the way they have those little cabinets, those little, what are they called? Planters, I called them earlier. Outside. But why would you keep that in the kitchen cabinet? Right? Indeed. Pretty much empty. Cups. Okay, bleach. More Florex. Florex. Okay, so Florex is... It's... Okay, it's Clorox here. But that was not Clorox. No, that was Clorox. Clorox flour? But also... But I mean, I assume because it's a Clorox spoof. This is chemicals. That's... Flower soil? Damn, talk about a diverse company, I guess. Nothing in here. Pots and pans, pretty innocent looking. Adios. 101% Keck. I'm sorry, you cannot be taking me out of... You cannot be taking me out of the frickin'... Cool stuff that can help lower cholesterol. Part of a balanced breakfast. Why adios, bro? That's so funny. Okay, do I need to freaking do the whole walk around that? Hang on, let's make sure we're not missing anything here. We're not. Cannot open that. More cups. How many cups did you have? I suppose you live in a big mansion if you're hoping to outfit it. Hello? You saw a little pop. Oh, I think that's just a bad, yeah, that's just a not perfect little, oh. Anyone delivering food to church on Saturdays, please lock all the doors and return the key under the flower pot. There we go. Church, that's a fact. So we're going to go to the fact page. Suspects, side mysteries, facts. There we go. Church key under flower pot. Now, is the flower pot here or outside the church? Suppose we can have a little look-see around and find... Ooh. A mansion room key. Yeah, I'll keep that. Shopping list for Trisha's birthdays. 3 packs of balloons. Candles, new tablecloths, baking powder, eggs, strawberries. M. M? Can I take a photo of that? Turn off that. There we go. That's better. Hello. Hi. How you doing? You taking it in turns with Rune right now? Rune just had to leave, and you come in. Oh, welcome back. All right. How's it going? Hello. Yeah, hello, Drill Drive. We are detectiving right now. Playing a nice, cute little detective game. So we've hit up the kitchen. Is there anything down this way that needs looking at? Maybe. Let's take it a little more methodical. Made by the maker of Celeste. Ooh. That's fun. I've started playing some Celeste, and I think that's going to be the new weekday mainstay. That's going to be the one we play Tuesdays, Thursdays. Okay, cellar door is locked. Can it be unlocked? It doesn't have a little lock, so I think that's just locked. Ooh, look at the shadows freaking out. Sophia better not be freaking out there. I'll get her. I'll freaking end her. You think I won't? Okay. Seems very much like... Ooh. Influentials. Vivian Roberts. It's the state of Newland is what it is. Press people in Newland. Okay, I've been calling it the NL County because I did not know what the hell it was. So a lot of... Oh, Jackson and Lewis, the company that they partnered with for medicine. For sure, for sure. Alright, let's get that back on. Let's keep going. Trying to solve murders, not make murders to solve. Well, listen, what's one more murder after all the ones that have already happened in this town? What's one more little murder? You won't begrudge me a little bit of murdering? Can't a guy have a bit of fun anymore? Anything here? No? No. Okay. I did find, I think, in the brief moment you were gone. Can I unlock? Yes, maybe. I did find a key. Doesn't work. Okay. We tried. Continue. I don't like the little trilling on the piano keys, sir. I will... Oh, I don't like that either. Lights? I mean, it helped a little. Why do you not have a light up there, man? Oh my god, this is creepy as hell. No, thank you. No, thank you. Friggin' stairs going up. Light switch, please. Oh, thank you. There's a little book over there. I've seen that. We'll head to it. Little paintings. Very severe looking people in these paintings. These are all actual paintings, aren't they? Oh my god, I'm about to get TOS'd because of the artful titties. I think these are all actual paintings. I'm gonna be a chicken. No, no, no. I will go. I'm just seeing other stuff first. That did nothing. The Mona Lisa? I'm sorry? They have the Mona Lisa in here? What is this book? Charles Roberts. Is that his journal? March 14th, 1993. 2 years before both his wife and daughter died. We went hunting this afternoon. Scott, he used to live in the little hunting area. Scott's quite a fast learner and has good manners too. I told him to call me Charles, but he kept saying it's more appropriate to call me Mr. Roberts. He almost got the deer on his second try. If he keeps this up, I'll take him over Bernard as my hunting partner. Bernard, I suppose, is my hunting partner. Trisha's been rather obvious in her interests. He's a good-looking young man and respectful to others. I don't mind his status. There's nothing wrong with being an orphan. If there is, it's the parents' fault. I know that Trisha fancies him. I've grown to like him too. Okay. Today is Mom's death anniversary, August 27th. It's been 18 years since she passed away. I paid my respects at her tombstone. That's gotta be that big tombstone that had its own little walled off area. The little... Yeah, because she was probably the founder of the town. Vivian wasn't feeling well and chose not to come. So I asked Scott to accompany me. He brought fresh lilies. He said lilies suggest that the soul of the deceased has returned to a peaceful state. Sometimes I feel like he's a son to me. Now, were those flowers in that grave lilies? Now that I think about it, Vivian is always getting sick during this time of the year. Does Vivian maybe not like, or maybe did she not like his mother very much? September 8th, 1993. I knew our relationship would not be as close as we had it, but ever since Vivian discovered my affair, okay, yeah, fair enough, she hasn't been the same. She once joked to her friends during a dinner that all politicians are alike. And as a politician's wife, she has learned to close one eye. Sometimes I feel sorry for her. Oh, sometimes you do. Well, that's magnanimous of you. I think it was because of Trisha that she didn't leave me. She's a good wife and a good mother. I'm grateful for that. Now, I did take a photo. That's not lilies, right? Lilies are... I thought lilies... Wait, what color are lilies? Let me look it up. Definitely not lilies, right? Pulling that NL vocabulary. Wait, no, these are lilies. That's what a lily looks like. What is the NL vocabulary? Yeah, no, those are lilies that are being left at this unmarked grave. Oh, magnanimous. Well, I also just have a big vocabulary, alright? It's not just because I watch NL. Okay, this is like the one with all the big, big deal paintings, is it? The Last Supper. The Mona Lisa. Peaches. Oh, this is... God, I forget what it's called, but this is a famous one, yeah. It's like Lilies in the Pond or like something like that. That makes it even better. What, that I have that? Yeah, I just have... Listen, I'm a big boy. I have big vocabulary and I go up scary steps because I'm not scared. If there's a sound, I swear I will shit. What is that? Who left a freaking exercise ball up in here? I should not be looking away. Last time I... Oh! This is not that scary. But look at this house, man. They are well outfitted. Lights on, please. Oh, that helps. That helps. That soothes the mind. The little elliptical, the NL Peloton is here. You've got the little exercise bars, everything. Shifts. Morning Bernard. Charles. Derek Bernard. Vivian Bernard. Charles. Trisha. What, is this to use the gym? Huh. Okay, Vivian. Nothing. Trisha. Nothing. Derek. Nothing. Charles. Nothing. Ooh. Bernard. Why do you have a little key? And what is it for? House entrance key. Now, is that maybe the little side hut, quote unquote, that was outside? Or what was that? Nothing. Can this be unlocked with the mansion room key? Nope, that's not correct. Alright. Continue exploring. Little note. I forgot to return the servant's room key in time, so I left the key in the kitchen drawer. Sorry about that. So that's the one we found. Is this the door it unlocks? It is. Servant's room. Wait, this is how the servants lived in 1995? Alright. Who wants... Forget the murder. Who wants to put together a class action lawsuit against the frickin' Roberts family? Damn. With the VHS built in. Can this open? It sure can. It's the only one that can, and there's nothing in it. A diary of Mary Martinez. Wait, that's the one that found the body. I was cleaning the mansion attic today when I found Derek and Wanda's old stuff. I asked Derek about it, and he told me he used to live here with his mom until he was about 6 years old. We chatted for like an hour. I have never talked to him that much. It felt quite nice talking with him. Rather relaxing. I had to interact with Bernard today. Had to interact. Why do you not want to? His left wrist was swollen pretty badly. When I asked what happened, he claimed he fell during rock climbing and twisted his left hand. So he can't help with writing the Easter invitations this year. I told him he only needs his right hand for writing. He looked at me as if I was joking. How could I have known he was left-handed? How long have you been living together? Dorothy asked me to help clean her house tomorrow. I didn't know she has her own place. I saw she lived with the Roberts family in the nanny's room. She said she hasn't used the house for the past few months, but it needs to be taken care of every now and then. She'll be 60 this year. I think I should help her. 40 Black Pine Road. Okay. Let's write that down. I suppose it's a fact. Dorothy lives at 40 Black Pine Road. Alright. Yeah, right? I had to interact with Bernard is a very odd way to start this. Trisha, the daughter, and Vivian, the mother, had an argument during dinner. Vivian is thinking to send Trisha to college, but Trisha wants to be with Scott. She is not thinking straight. May, June, July. This is about 2 months before the murder. June 1st. Not quite there. I was about to clean the gallery when I noticed the door was already slightly open. I looked inside and saw Mr. Roberts standing in front of a painting. Charles Roberts, the father. Right before he left, I heard a faint click. As he was leaving the gallery, I hid in the staircase hallway. When I was sure that he was gone, I went to the gallery to see what he was entranced by. It's just a painting of an old woman with a white headband. No, it's not just that. Let's go to the location mansion. Mayor's house, there it is. Write down. Secret behind painting of old woman white headband. Fun. There will be a grand party to celebrate Trisha's birthday this evening. She will officially be 21 years old. Trisha and Scott are meeting at the shed behind the mansion. They called it their secret hideout. I know Vivian doesn't want Trisha to be with Scott. Should I tell her about it? Bro, Hakuna Matata. Live and let live. Dr. Johnson is dead. This is the little article we found. He was the head of Paints Creek Community Hospital as well as the Roberts family doctor. The police came by. I've asked if Vivian would be willing to go down to the station for another interview. I was nervous, but Vivian was very calm and accepted their request. She came back in the evening and assured us that everything was okay. She had nothing to do with Dr. Johnson's death. His death was purely an accident. That's 2 sentences that kind of try to imprint on me the fact that she had nothing to do with it, which makes me think she did have something to do with it. Now, July 12, 1995. I want to check real quick. Newspaper, Henry Johnson. July 13th. Okay, so it was the following day. Yesterday afternoon. Yeah, okay. So I was just making sure people weren't coming by asking questions before the newspaper knew about it. I wanted to make sure the timelines lined up. Writing in a personal diary, I didn't do it. Well, it's not that she didn't do it. It's just she's saying her mistress didn't do it. I was cleaning Mrs. Roberts' tea room when I stumbled across a pile of letters full of negative comments addressed to her. Why on earth does she keep those letters? She, more than anybody in this town, doesn't deserve to be attacked by these faceless cowards. These people cannot see the positive impact she has made for this community. It's not her fault that his business deals can't please everyone. M, which I assume is Mary Martinez, the woman whose journal we just read. And she is also the one who, let me, since this did not save, I'm going to take a photo of it with the camera. There we go. We saw a little shopping list for Trisha's 21st birthday. 21st birthday. That was also signed M for, I assume, Mary Martinez. Nothing in here. Nothing in here. Nothing in here. Is the sun setting? I don't think so. I think it's always the same time. There's no time limit in this game as far as I'm aware. It'd be pretty rude if I discovered there is one. Right about now. No Sophias? No Sophias heading around? Nothing. Do I have? No, I used up the key. Okay. Nothing under here. It feels like these should be drawers, right? What a waste of space. Ooh, a little pool table. Oh, and the little outside area and everything. Is this the flower pot that has the church key? No. I know the church key is under a flower pot somewhere. But I don't know which flower pot, and I don't know if it's under this, in a flower pot in this mansion, or a flower pot out by the church. No lights. I see. Nothing. Nothing. Locked. Also locked. Okay. I see that, don't get me wrong, but I want to do my due diligence. Check all their stuff out. I'll open the thing right to my freaking forehead. More of the wine cases. Ooh. Da Vinci wine service. If it's not Da Vinci's, it's not the best. It's not the best. Come on. Suit address. One may. Okay, that's misspelled, but I don't know if that's a dev problem or if it's yeah. 4 cases of Da Vinci's wine and a bottle opener. October 9th, 1994. Okay. 45 bucks for an opal. I know, right? But I mean, that's the kind of stuff that that's what rich people will pay for a bottle opener. A case of Da Vinci's wine. Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised at all they've got so many lying around, bro. Read. Oh. I'm sorry, Thomas. I must have forgot to check inventory. Apparently we're missing a case of Da Vinci's. Please don't tell Mrs. Roberts. It was in the little inn in town. I'm sorry, Thomas. I must have forgot to check inventory. You're missing a case. Okay, that's gonna go down in the facts page. Missing case of wine. Now, what pages do I have? In my notebook, I have a page labeled facts. I have a page labeled victim, where I'm writing stuff about the victims as I find out. Questions, as I come up with questions that I want to answer, little mysteries I want to solve. I have that. And then I have locations. I have one that's the sheriff's station. I have one that's the 7 Black Pine, which was the first house we went into when you joined, that burned one. Then I have the suspects page, which currently only has Scott Brooks. Did my stream free? I don't think it did. It looks fine on my end. Might need to I mean, I'm also just stopped in this page because I'm going through this. And I have a little side mysteries page. And also a page that's the mayor's house. No, if the audio didn't freeze. No. It's just because I was talking about my actual IRL notebook, so I was just doing stuff. So now, they are missing a case of Da Vinci's. Now, I'm like, I need to go through and count it. Because they have 1, 2, 3, 4 cases. Presumably. Hello. There was a case in here. Case of Da Vinci's wine. Another case in here. Case of Da Vinci's wine. Another in here. 3rd case of Da Vinci's wine. There's one missing. But it was outside. I saw it. It's not the one in the inn. I assume the one in the inn is just, they also order from the same people. There's an extra case that was outside. We took, actually, Rune, good, nice going. You asked me to take a photo of it. Here it is. Why is it outside? Are we doing? Are we investigating a murder? We are investigating a cold case from 1995, which is 5 years, 1990, yeah, it's 4 years prior to the current time, which is 1999 this game is set in. We found out a few things. We are currently in the mayor's mansion in this small little rural town, which, oh, I said I was going to read the newspaper and then I never did. 20 years later, Payne's Creek still honors the lives of coal mine workers. I did deduce that there had been a thing that happened in the coal mine. That's probably where all those people died. 1993. So 1973, coal mines died. Tragedy that united everyone. By Jonathan Walker. Jonathan Walker seems to be the only goddamn reporter in this town. Also, newspaper for 60 cents. Can you imagine? 6 members of this village, together with 13 others from the towns of Hillsdale and Old Creek, person one of the coal mine. 6 members. Okay. Roberts Mining Company. Vivian Roberts, who just married, started a fundraising event that raised $96,000, $24,000 for more company, $120,000 was compensated to the families. This very small sum compared to what those families lost, and no amount of money can replace their loved ones. What we can do, however, is provide them with whatever help they may need. For those who have help financially, Roberts family on thanks you. So she already was setting herself up into did I say Bread Creek? Oh, Payne Creek. Right. Okay, yeah. Oh god, you're all so funny. Payne's Creek. Yes, yes. Pan. I know French. A sheet that counts scores. Okay, what's the score? What's the frickin' score? Nothing. There's no score. No one wins. Alright. Continue exploring. Oh, can any of the lights turn on? Okay, that helps. That helps. That helps immensely. Security room. Locked with code. Does it also take 5 digits? It takes 6. Mayor's house. 2-floor security room. 6-digit lock. Alright. That's written down. We'll find out more about it as we go. This one is just locked, and it can be unlocked, which means it probably will be eventually. God, Emma, there was a moment earlier that was so spooky. We visited this house that had been burned down by some guy making some occult ritual to presumably bring back... I don't think this works here because this is a house key. Yeah, house entrance key. And then this guy was seeing this woman, Sophia, and he was hallucinating her. And so the moment we stepped out of the house, there was just across the river from the house a woman standing there looking at us. Actually, I took a photo of it. Here, it was just like, this is what we saw the moment we stepped out. And then I looked away, looked back, she was gone. No thank you. No thank you. Women, am I right? They are scary, though. Am I right, fellas? Women, scary. I like the strategic placement of items so that you can't open certain things. Okay, so we've hit up this area. We've opened everything that we can coming along here. Locked, of course, of course. Nothing here. This does open. There's a little note over there. Alright. Kissed a woman in my dream a couple hours ago. Not scary. Okay, well, try doing it IRL and report back. Notes for Vivian's tea schedule. Also from Mary Martinez, I assume. Tea time is 3:20 on the dot. Use the flower pattern cup for Mondays. Gold line cups are for guests. Half cup of milk. Always leave sugar on the side. Never interrupt unless she calls for you. Okay. I mean, this is the kind of thing where, yeah, I'm going to take a photo of it. Oh God, I need to run around. There we go. I'm gonna take a photo of this because I feel like this is the kind of thing where at some point we're going to find a freaking cup of tea and we're going to be like, oh, we were supposed to know it was Vivian drinking it on Monday because he has the flower pattern. Is that I'm sorry, blood? Huh? Where? Oh. Okay. I was like, what the hell are you talking about? Did I just miss freaking blood? What, they're not gonna let me jump out the freaking balcony? Unrealistic. 0 out of 10 IGN. There's no stairs this side. There are stairs this side. Let's head down here. Let's go to the gallery once again. Where was it? The gallery. It was... God, I'm so bad with directions. Not here. This was locked. I don't like the stepping sound everything makes. No, it was out this way. There we go. Gallery. Painting of the woman with the white headband. I think it's the one that was around here. Yes. It's got a little... There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6-digit code. There we go. Yeah, there was a note about it, about the painting with the woman. I like how that woman that was writing about it was like, I heard a click, and when I looked back, he was just looking at a painting of a woman with a white headband. He's so weird for that, and it's like, oh my God, can you exhibit critical thinking? Do you understand it? Is this maybe the where the key goes? This key? No. So that's a proper house key. Found it in one locker in the mansion. It was Derek's? No, Bernard. Ooh. Okay. Little servant room. We don't need the light on for this. Pressed R and you read the page. You helped so much. Thank you so much. The maze game. You know I literally do this. Tell them, Emma. Don't I literally do the little mazes on the back? I have so much fun with that. He does. I do. More Clorox brand stuff. Nothing. Nothing. A little diary of also Mary Martinez. How many volumes of diaries? Do you know Emma IRL? I sure hope I do. I've been dating her for 4 years almost. I've been here for almost 3 months. Everyone treats me well. Most of the workers have been here for a long time, some as long as 30 years. Dorothy is probably the oldest maid here. She's really nice and is responsible for taking care of all the maids. She's always giving me snacks. The oldest worker is probably Bernard, the butler. He's so serious. I don't think I've ever seen him smile. Dorothy and Bernard don't talk much to each other. However, they are perfect when it comes to attending Charles's and Vivian's needs. I guess that's why they are in charge here. I know that Charles and Vivian are never together much either, even when they are both home. They don't seem happy. What is going on? We know Charles was cheating on Vivian and that she knew about it but stayed with him anyway. Vivian was passing by when I broke the vase. I must have been really nervous because I stood there for God knows how long. I thought she would scold me or even fire me. Instead, Vivian invited me to have tea with her. She asked about my parents and what I wanted to do in the future. I told her I hoped to open my own deli someday. She said I could do anything if I set my mind on it and work really hard. Like me, she used to be poor. Now, she's a successful businesswoman. I hope to be like her someday. Wanda is sick. I've heard she has cancer. It has been 2 months since I took over for her. Her son, Derek, stays with her whenever he's not driving for Charles. I feel sorry for them. Luckily, Mr. Roberts helps with their financial needs. Andrew shouted at me for walking on the grass, though I was sure I didn't step on it this time. He's always drunk anyways. Andrew is the guy that sorry, is the guy that was going kind of crazy and was taking the pills and eventually did that demon summoning ritual in the top floor of his house that I think ended with him burning down his house. Scott told me to ignore him. I'm not sure how he could be so patient, always taking care of Andrew and covering his workload. I would have assumed that Scott was Andrew's son, if I had not known that Father Matthew adopted him years ago. He's so nice and talented, not to mention handsome. If only he wasn't taken. If only, indeed. Anything in these cabinets? Not that I can see. Alright, let's continue on. I have custom emotes from 2018 Christmas. That's nice. I said Christmas in the most fucked up way possible just then. Christmas? Is there anything top floor we're missing? Also, this house seems like it should have a third floor. Right? I'm not going crazy. It feels like it's got the room for it. Is this not where... Okay, there is the note. I just did blend it into the floor so well I didn't see it. So, there's a couple of leads we have found so far here. Nothing to do with all these little codes we found, etc. But we know where one of the maids lived. We actually... Hang on a second. Vivian Roberts' death. Yes. Okay. No. Scott Brooks. Is this it? No. I'm trying to... Murder case report? No. 6 months prior to Vivian's death, he was fired for tardiness, quote unquote. Letter to Daniel. Appreciation letter. Read Charles Roberts. Wait, where was it? And no. James Howard, the detective. There we go. Bernard the butler, Dorothy the head servant. So it's like Dorothy. Yeah. I was trying to see if Dorothy and Bernard perhaps lived together. Because I found the key for a house in Bernard's locker. But the only address I have gotten out of this place is the address of Dorothy's house. I need to also make sure I check out all of the bottom floor thoroughly, because I did go upstairs rather than check out everything at some point. Do you think she did it? Do I think who did what? I've got a working theory right now that the hospital closing is for sure related to these deaths. I also strongly believe that Vivian fired Scott only to make it impossible or difficult at least for him to continue dating Trisha, the daughter. Trisha died the same year that Vivian did. Scott died. I forgot to check What year? One Call of Duty Modern Warfare map. I'm sorry to say I don't know which one you're talking about. I know I was never a Call of Duty kid. I'm trying to find the flower pot that presumably has the key for... Why is that closed? I opened it earlier. That presumably had the key for the church. I believe, however, that that's just because the flower pot has got to be next to the church, actually, instead of next to the house. We can also try and find, where does it's in the facts page. Let's go to the facts page real quick. Sheriff station, suspect, questions, facts. Dorothy lives at 40 Black Pine Road. Now, actually, I know I just left, but let me go back in real quick and check out that missing case of wine. Because I gave it a quick look, and I don't think I could interact with it. But I know it was outside, and I wonder why it was missing, or marked missing anyway. So I'm gonna go give it a quick look. And then we will go have a look at the church, which seems to be a good place as any to find our next point forward. We can also drop by 40 Black Pine Road. I highly doubt it will be open. Yeah, there's just a case of Da Vinci wine out here. So I guess the question is who would have scurried it away? Who would have hidden it? Now, I do know there is, or was, that man Andrew that was kicked out and was taking the pills, burned down his house, etc., etc., Haunted Andrew. He was a drunk, and he said of Scott that he keeps his word. So part of me is thinking maybe he was having Scott smuggle out wine for him, or something along those lines. I don't know. Let's continue looking. This, I think, is a shortcut back to town, so let's take it. Check every door we get, in case they are open. This is a nice little shortcut back to the mansion. Okay, this is where we were earlier. Oh, there we go. Street sign. That'll help us orient ourselves. Black Pine and Town Center. So this is Black Pine. 36. Does it keep going up? 40. This is where the maid, Dorothy, lives. It's locked. Is the key for this? No. Alright, well now we know. Now, I don't know where Bernard lives. Wish that I knew. Is it just me or is this doorway too tall? Come on, man. No, I'm not crouching. Damn. Maybe I'm just a short queen. Who knows? This is locked, I believe. Maybe I'm just way too short. Okay, okay. I got there before you did. There's no need to be mean. Town Center, Black Pine, Pebble Lane, indeed. Yeah. Post office is locked. That's so sad. I'm surprised you can use that for your video game. Oh, it's cute, I guess. Let's check out the map real quick. We're at the postal service right here. If we want to make it to the church, we just need to keep going like so. Take Clover onto Silver Lake. Let's do that. Yeah, this is the cafe we were at. Keep going this way. Take Clover, which should be this one. There we go. Onto silver. You probably can't. I feel like, you know, they went the extra mile to replace the names of other stuff around. So why not do it also for flower pots? There we go. No? I'm trying to like interact from because I know apparently it gets a little finicky with how you interact with things. More flower pots out here. There we go. Oh, pick up the. Oh my God! This. Tell me you're a church key without telling me you're a church key. All right, we can get into the church. There we go. Now let me. Facts, church key under flower pot. I'm gonna cross that one out. And let's go inside the church. Open. I can't unlock it this way. I guess we just need to go in the main way. Like we're getting married or something. Unlock it. There we go. You think it's a prison key? Well, I just used it to get into a church, so. Oh, alright, alright. Lights do not work. Music got a little spoopy, a little moody, a little ambient. Let's the Holy Bible once again, our old friend. Anything down here? No. Oh, you can just put it up here to read. Church will be closed for the funeral of Andrew Reed, June 19th, 1995. That's the day that she died. There were 3 murders. Or 3 deaths, at least, that we know of. And I think it must have been Vivian, her daughter Trisha, and Andrew Reed, which is the guy. Is the guy that set fire to his house. So let me go to the victim, or victims page, I suppose. Victim, Vivian Roberts. Let me flip it around. Death. Andrew Reed. Also, 19 July 1995. Crazy. Need a handyman? Scott Brooks. That's the guy. That's the guy that that died. Scott Brooks. Dun, 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 dun. Well, not the guy that died. The guy that was the main suspect. Apparently, he got business in this town. Oliver's Photography. 5 Walnut Avenue. We knew this. Yes, we can't get into it, but we know. Matthew Brooks, which is the adoptive father of Scott, because Scott was an orphan. No smoking within 25 feet of any door or window. Why not within 25 feet? They're like on the outside or on the inside? If it's the inside, why does it matter? God, churches always kind of make me put me off a little. Little newspaper here. Mansion worker Andrew Reed's charred body found in his burned home. That's the one we were visiting just then. Body covered with 3rd-degree burns. Why, Heather, a whole new reporter. I didn't know we had those in this town. At around 11:25 p.m. last night. Wait. Oh, okay, so he died June 6th. Wait. Yeah, June 6th. Why did it take so long to do the funeral? Around 11:25 p.m. last night, a fire broke out on 7 Black Pine Road, Paynes Creek. Andrew Reed, the owner of the house, was found deceased with third-degree burns from head to toe. He was seated on the couch in the living room next to the fireplace when the fire likely started. The cause of fire has not yet been determined. The sight of alcoholic bottles on the floor suggests the carpet may have been soaked and helped increase whatever set the incident off. According to possible witnesses, Andrew was seen drunk last night when he was leaving Anne's courtyard and his suite. Police found bottles of empty vodka in the living room next to the fireplace. No foul play is detected at this moment. Andrew Reed, a gardener and handyman for the Roberts family for more than 2 decades, has a wife and son who, yep. Indeed. More newspaper stuff. A little crucifix. Another holy Bible. Another one of those, but I already have one. I do like how they set little flashlights around in case you gotta find them. I don't like that. That's a little better. Ooh, the holy shitter. The holy poop. Oh, I was going to say, there's some mirrors that open like this. I've been making sure to check all of them up until now. This is the first one I found that does that. I'm gonna leave the door open to indicate I've already been in here. Now let's keep hugging the left wall as we are. Nice. Lights work. Lights work. Cannot open this drawer for whatever reason. Little note. I will stay at the cabin tonight. I don't need dinner. Scott. And we know from Mary's accounts that Scott and Trisha were meeting at the cabin. So he will stay at the cabin. Wait, no, they were meeting at the shed in the garden. Not the cabin, like cabin. The hunting cabin. So it's not exactly the same. The hunting cabin is the one we saw. Why is everyone moving out of this? Oh. More nutrition facts for Adios. More Clorox magic. Clorox colorful. More Clorox. Damn. How stinky is this church? Don't answer that. Can't open this. Alright, more drawers for me. Nothing. Is this more Bible? I think this is just a Bible also. I can't pick it up for whatever reason, but it looks like it's probably a Bible. Nothing in here. Just a pretty vase at the bottom here. Soggy coconut donut. Who does? What the hell? That's just a box. Is it a box of wine? Hopefully not. I mean, it is a church. I suppose they use it for communion or whatever. I can't open this. Is this everything down here so far? Yeah. Oh, scary church basement. Scary church. Let's go up, guys. What do you say? Wanna go up? Let's go up. You know what? I like upstairs. I think, you know, actually all the clues are gonna be up here. We don't need to go. Like, who even cares what's done there? See? The pencil. That's what they used to kill her. Oh. May 3rd, 1985. Okay. Let's go to my locations page. Here, church. There we go. I'm going to back on here. Eventually, I'm going to have to pin all this stuff on, like, a little cork board or something to make a proper investigation. Toy, wooden, plain. May 3rd. 1985. Now, it might pay off now that we've looked around some more to go back to the cemetery at some point and look to see if these dates correspond to anything. Bunch of books. Bunch of college ruled paper, and a diary. Whose? Father Matthew picked me up. It's Scott's. It's Scott's diary. That's important. Father Matthew picked me up from the orphanage today. He said I will be staying with him now, and I can call him Dad if that's okay with me. On Monday, he will bring me to sign something. He says that after the signing, my name is not just Scott, but Scott Brooks. I'm so glad I now have a home. Father Matthew brought me to the attic today. There are so many wooden toys, and he made them all himself. He asked me to choose one that I liked. I chose the toy plane. May 3rd, 1985. That's the day he chose it. It looks so cool. He says he can teach me carpentry when I'm a bit older. He even made me a secret space for me in my room so I can put my special treasures inside. Alright, time to look around everywhere for this special space. 1985. Oh, still the same. The older boys are always bullying me. They called me a bastard child and a weirdo. They said that's why my own parents didn't want me. What does bastard mean? Right, wait. Is he an orphan because he was the child of someone, like, illegitimately? Maybe? Let's go to my suspects tab. Of course it could just be the kids being mean. But this sentence being out here kind of makes me think, what does bastard mean? Is he the bastard child of someone and therefore been orphaned? Exactly what I was thinking, Rune. I'm glad you got there. Is he the bastard child of Charles's affair? And that would maybe be that would maybe show why the mother, Vivian, was so against her daughter dating who turned out to be her stepbrother. His birthday was 1982. He was born 1982? Okay. Where'd you get that from? Where's my questions? Where's my questions page? Okay. Questions. Is Scott a bastard? And if so, right, is he from Charles? Father Matthew says I should be patient, but they threw stones at me. Father Matthew cleaned my wounds. It's painful. Father Matthew told me to forgive and forget. He said they don't know what they're doing. I like Father Matthew, but I hate the boys. Trisha defended me today. The boys walked away when she said her dad is going to catch them and put them in jail. I want to be like Trisha's father. I want to be the next Charles Roberts. That way, no one will ever bully me. Derek is always there whenever Trisha invites me to play. He's 5 years older than me. He's like her bodyguard or something like that, and he's really good at drawing. He gave me one of his drawings today. He says he only gives drawings to friends. I wish I could draw like him. Maybe I can make a wooden toy car for his next birthday. Huh? Okay. There we go. Examine. There are some dates marked on the calendar. Yes. Packing day on the 2nd. On the 4th, moving out on 1993. 17, meeting Trisha. Moving out of here and into the hunting shed. Now you know his birthday. Well, I know Derek's birthday, not I don't know Scott's birthday, right? What do you mean 5 years? What did I miss something? No. He is 5 years older than me. Oh, he was born in... Yeah, well, I mean, but we don't know how old Derek is either. We just know Derek is 5 years older than however old he is. Now, we need to find that little hiding spot his dad made for him. The date on the plane, I don't think it's his birthday. So many toys, many ones. Just choose the one that I liked. Yeah, it doesn't imply it's his birthday. On Monday, April 6th to May 3rd. No, it's like too long from here to here. Even if they didn't know his birthday, wouldn't his birthday be the day he what? Adopted? The other plane? What? This is the only plane we have. Well, you see, you found other planes around here? The hell? Oh. Oh! How many? How many? 1, 2, 3, 4. Is there something we can maybe piece out? Is there something we can puzzle out, maybe? Yeah, it's locked. If it's a plane, right? May 3rd, 85. 5385, maybe? Yeah, it is. Let's meet at our secret hideout at 5 p.m. There we go. That's a fact, but it's also, more importantly, let's write it down for the mansion page. The shed. Wait, I wrote, yeah. Needs code. There we go. The code is 8831. Now we can go back. Yeah, we can go back to the shed, and we know the code for that is 8831. New diary, also his, seems to be. 1990. Mr. Peterson passed away at the age of 81. Everyone attended his funeral today. He was buried next to Mrs. Peterson. Mrs. Peterson is the one that had the key. Wait. Mrs. Peterson is in the cemetery. Hang on. Because there was, oh my god, there was, where was this? Facts? Oliver Gibson has the toolbox in his photo lab. Mrs. Peters? No, Patterson. No, Peterson? I don't know. Someone has the key. But if it's Peterson, Mrs. Peterson, it could be the cemetery. So it might be worthwhile to go by and pay a closer look to that. Population of Paynes Creek is decreasing. All people are dying. Young people aren't coming back after college. Will I stay in Paynes Creek till I'm old? And will I die like Mr. Peterson? Will there be anyone left at that point? Trisha talks a lot to me recently. I feel comfortable whenever she's around. I can be myself in front of her. She makes me happy. Aw. Father Matthew told me that it's important to have goals in life. I wonder what life goals I should have. I wonder what Father Matthew's goals is. It's been a few months since Derek got hired by Trisha's dad to be the mansion driver. He gets to travel around the world now. I envy him. I want to work too, so that I can buy something nice for Trisha. There's a secret room in the mansion? I can't believe it. I can't wait till... Oh my god, what? There's a secret room in the mansion? There's a secret room in the mansion. I have to find that out. And a little baseball. Aw. Just nothing. What? I think it's just the faded brand. I don't think there's anything on it. It's so hard to rotate things in this game, man. They don't rotate exactly how you expect. This is me moving the mouse up and down. Like, do you see what I mean? Can you clean it? No, I don't think I can. But we found a little mystery. We opened it. That was good. Yeah, that was good. That was good. Make sure it stays open. Meeting Trisha on Saturday to explore the secret room in the mansion. That might be relevant. Trisha, the owner of the ball? Maybe. I don't know. Could be. A little church bathroom. Lovely and haunted. Nothing like exploring an old church to really freaking put some scares in you. I'm remembering there's that freaking there's the basement. I'm terrified of it, but it's there, I know. This feels like a weird painting to have in a church, but okay. Weird flex, but okay. Let's keep looking, keep looking. Victims. How did they die? We don't know. That's the thing. We haven't been able to see the body, and we need to find out the... For the priest pastor, Father Colvin. Okay, sure. We need to find out how the victim died, but there isn't an explanation. Like, there isn't an explanation of how you're supposed to find that out. They're just like, good luck. Okay. Scott Brooks pleads not guilty to killing ex-mayor's wife, Vivian Roberts. Main murder suspect denies killing former employer. Scott Brooks, the adopted son of Father Matthew Brooks of Paynes Creek Trinity Church, pled not guilty in court yesterday. According to Scott, he met with Vivian in the woods that night, but went home after their meeting and did not step out of his cabin for days. When he left her, Vivian was still alive. When asked why he met with Vivian, Scott's answer was that they met to discuss about personal matters, and it was only between the two of them. Scott denied further questioning, stating only he had nothing to do with Vivian's murder. That whoever killed Vivian must have committed the crime after he had left. As to why Scott was at his cabin 4 days after Vivian was killed, Scott explained that he did not even know Vivian had been murdered, saying that the cabin is just something he has always done and feels at ease while at home. Scott is currently detained at the county jail. No bail has been set for his release at this point. Did he kill her because she was cockblocking? I don't think he killed her. This might not be... And also, yeah. Why is it at 7852? That's weird. Oh. Photo of Matthew and Scott years ago. Nothing behind it. And, okay. I returned the tools back to the storage room. And this is going to be the storage room key. Okay, so there's office in the church. Where the hell was I writing about the church? Church, there we go. Office with locked drawer. Just break the doors down. That's what I'm saying. This town's about to be condemned and sold for pieces. They're like, I'm here trying to solve this because it's about to be auctioned off. Okay. Choir practice for Sunday Mass. Final court appearance. Public baptism. Final court appearance. October 1995. Thursday. Okay. I don't think there's much anything else in here. Let's look around some more. That's locked. This is an ominous looking room with the little steps leading up to it. Oh, it's not a room. It's a little gangway up here. That's cool. That's cool. I suppose, if you're into that sort of thing. No lights. Okay, so he said something about returning the tools to the storage shed. Actually, fuck, wait, before I go somewhere. It pains me to do it, but... spooky basement. Exit? It's locked. What do you mean exit? What do you mean exit? exit to where? Oh, that's fascinating. The storage room. Wait, this is where the tools are supposed to be. Let's open a freaking chest. I'm sorry, yo ho ho. Oh, Scott's things. I need a. There's a chest. With Scott's things. Which is locked. Okay, now this is the toolbox. Yeah. This is... Oh? Yes! There we go, a Slim Jim. Okay, that's going to be useful. It's making me a little hungry, man. Slim Jim? I could eat one of them. Let's head back out. Wait, there's this... No, this is where I came from. Okay. Enter that car. Exactly. Well, hopefully I enter every car with the Slim Jim now. Anything under the pews? I think I checked. I mean, we can go back and look. But I would say no. Best snack ever to be invented. I've never had one. But they look like... They look like they taste like everything. They look like they taste very powerful. They're delectable. I'm sure they are. Listen, I'm not from this country, alright? I didn't grow up eating Slim Jims and watching the Muppets. That's not what I did. So yeah, like, random car. Unlock. I can't. But can I grab a Slim Jim and... Yeah. Can I go in? Oh. It's fucking locked also? Use the Slim Jim. Again, I can't. House entrance key, huh? Can I open the back? No. Can I go around here? Slim Jim me. Open. Okay, is there like a trunk open button? I know cars used to have that kind of thing because I was looking at an old car and okay, let's go look at the graves while we're here. Jonathan, Victoria, Marissa, Calvin. Where's Susie, Ian, Sarah, beloved wife, Vivian Roberts, Trisha Roberts, 74, 95. Pamela, Scott Brooks, 75, 95. He was like 1 year younger. And potentially Charlie's son. Calvin Bennett, Marissa Young, Scott Brooks. Where's the just real quick, Susie Whitman, Sarah Goldberg, Vivian, Trisha, that's not you. Wanda, Henry, Gary, Raymond, Timothy Sanders, Andrew Reed. That's the guy that burned the place down. That was him. I can't. Can I unlock it with this? No. Okay. No, it's a house key. It was a long shot anyway, but I wanted to see. I feel like the key we want is at a grave over there. But let's go around and open every car now. Now that we can. Let's find our way back to town center. Oh, you know, there's another car. Let's jimmy our way into this one. That also needs unlocking. Alright. Screw you. Can't open the trunk, apparently. Use the Slim Jim. Open here. I was gonna say, can I close myself into the car? I don't think I can. Alright. Let's go into the center of town. Is it in this direction? I think like it is. I think like it is. Which means I'm manifesting it. Oh, I'm so good with directions. Alright, let's find out what the hell is going on with this. Slim Jim. Open. What's up in here? Steve Moss. 2PI Steve Moss. Wait, is this the car? They said there was a rumored private investigator around. And Steve is the private investigator. Is got to be the guy that was living in the room 201 that never checked out. That's him. To PI Steve Moss, he was awaiting a package. Is like the first thing we heard it in the God, my brain's going faster than my mouth can do. When we first came into town in the sheriff's office, the answering machine had a message from Steve saying he was awaiting a message, a package at the inn that's right next to this car. Okay, I came across your name through a close friend of mine. She kindly recommended you, saying you're a person of integrity and a very reliable investigator. I'd like you to investigate the case of which happened in 1995 in a town called Paynes Creek of the murder of Vivian Roberts. I was there when it happened. The body had been placed in front of the mansion gates for everyone to see. A few days later, Scott Brooks was apprehended as a suspect. However, there wasn't enough evidence and he was soon released. 18 months later, the police filed Vivian's case as unsolved. I've tried to forget everything, but I just can't. I simply want to know the truth. I've enclosed a copy of the threat letter that Vivian received the day she died. I hope it helps. There's nobody to tell. I'm a reporter, so I'm basically trying to write a little news article on this, trying to do some investigative reporting, dig up this cold case that nobody cares about before the town dies and the mystery dies with it. That's basically the premise of it. For safety purposes, I would like to remain anonymous at this time. I'll give you the first payment in good faith that you will agree to my offer. When the case is solved, I will pass you the rest of the payment. I know what you did. Meet me by the well at midnight. You know which one? Come alone. Why are the E's? Okay, is this? That is recorded. Okay. Let's read the PI's little notebook. My notebook is better. The investigation progress is slow. I've tried to reach people, but many of them have left Paynes Creek, and those who still remain are starting to move out. I found some evidence showing that things aren't what they seem. The media didn't have it right. I need to interview some people who worked at the mansion. I've been too wary and haven't reached out yet. Matthew seems to be Scott's legal parent. Still won't talk to him yet. I'll have to visit St. Patrick's Orphanage tomorrow. It's a day's drive from here. I know Scott found something there. There's something not quite right with all of this. 1997. 3:30. Okay, so 4 or 5 days later. Vivian married Charles in 1971. After the marriage, she became vice president of the Roberts Mining Company and went into a slump after the mining accident in 73, but her resilience to not give up led to her rebuilding the company from the ground up. She supported local businesses such as the Paynes Creek Community Hospital to revitalize the small village. Looks like she was publicly very active. Too active. She was taken to the Paynes Creek Community Hospital for an emergency operation in 1974. Tricia Roberts was born just before that. Vivian was hospitalized for a few months. She was relying on Dr. Henry Johnson during that period. Security room 025241. Okay. Mansion security room. There we go. Mayor's house. Security room 025241. There we go. That's good to have. Is there anything? Pick up? PI union license. Oh my god, he looks like such a potato, I'm sorry to say. They have a PI union? How many E's? We'll look into that. Expires. Yep, it did expire. What about this? The secret lies with her. I just got an achievement called The Secret Lies with Her. This photo looks a little damaged, burned, mayhaps. Yeah. Yeah. So the secret lies with her. That's a new, I would say, a side mystery, maybe? It might be connected to the main mystery, but let's call it a side mystery. The secret lies with her. And then we'll do a little arrow off of that. The arrow is Sophia? Question mark? Okay. Because the photo looks kind of burned. There's a little blood print. I'm sorry? If I turn around, is she gonna be there? I don't think so. Okay. Think we're clear. Think we're clear. Now, nice. I would like to find the key to the room he was staying in. That would be pretty nice. Or at the very least... damn, it shunted me across the car. Did you see that? No, I want to maybe see... I would like to have the key, man. I would just really, really like to have the key to his room. The secret is a liar with her. I did not think about it that way. But yeah, I'm gonna take a photo of the glove box of the PI with a very apparent blood print in it. So actually, let's blue car. Let's do another arrow off of blue car and do blood print, bloody print on glove box. All right. See you later. You know what? No, that's okay actually, because I think this is a good point as any to call it for now. I'm pretty hungry. I want to go get my lunch soon enough. So lunch, dinner. Jesus, it's almost 6 p.m. So I think we're going to call it here for today. But this, I think, is going to be the new weekend game. We'll do Celeste during the weekdays, and we're gonna move this to the weekend. Sort of weekend streams are typically longer, gives a bit more time to steep in the mystery, develop it, etc., etc. So if you want to see more of that, drop a follow. If you're watching this on YouTube and you watch the whole thing, wow, congrats. Come to Twitch. Maybe link should be, I don't know, somewhere in the description, I think. I stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, 5 to 7 p.m. Pacific, and weekends as I can. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.